Whoa, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back. Yo, I am happy to have you all on the live stream today. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Olivia, thanks for the tier 1. Have a good stream. I'll try. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday today. I am excited that you all are able to join me. We have a lot to talk about today. A lot to do, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, tell me, how are you all doing today? Yo, M the Rogue, thanks for the Prime. Oh my goodness. And sub to Guru TCG. Don't do that. Sub to Nyhmnim on Twitch TV. Yeah, I like that one better, dude. I like the sound of that one better. Thanks for the Prime, guys. Welcome in. Happy to have you. My notifications for it are all whack, bro. They're so delayed. I don't know why. It is what it is, though. Bubbles, I return. We're happy back. Save my sub just for this day. I'm glad that you have decided to spend it on me, sub to Guru. Welcome, welcome, fella. Guys, lot to talk about today. Whole lot to talk about today. A lot of news, actually. We have progression series to go over and watch today. We're going to watch that together. We're going to go over some of the plays. I've been told that the Ghost Trick community is not going to be very happy with me with the games that I played today. So we're going to double check and see what I could have did differently. We're going to watch that together. We're going to also talk about Metazoo today. My favorite TCG, Metazoo, bro. Metazoo has just announced some very big news, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it today. We're going to get into some Edison. I think that's what we're going to wrap it up for tonight with. I think that's everything on the docket. Not a whole lot, right? No Master Duel today, funny enough, actually. Maybe I should change the fact. Let me change the category. Being under the Master Duel category is a little sus. Let's go to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Awesome. Fizzy, it's been a long day, so I'm tired. This pretty stream isn't boring and I don't fall asleep. Absolutely zero boring seconds in this live stream, bro. You will be entertained thoroughly. Thoroughly! All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the news today. I don't have a lot about it. We're going to start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's not a lot. First things first is I did share a little bit on what my weekend plans were over the weekend, what I've been working on. I ended up getting into top 100 on the Edison Dueling book ladder. I've been grinding, let me tell you. This isn't even correct. This shows that I am 98, just at the cusp of 100, which is a flex, no lie. I'm blocking it. I'm sorry. Right down there. Flex, not going to lie. But I'm doing better than that. I'm in like the top 75 or something like that. So today we're going to be trying to improve that rank even further. Just see if we can get up there, win some games. I'm very happy with the testing that I've been doing for the 3v3. If you guys are unfamiliar, I'm teaming up with MBT and Simo. Simo's going to be, we're playing, the Ultimate Time Wizard 3v3. I'm going to be playing the Edison. Alex is going to be playing Goat. And Joseph is actually, right at the moment, I think, as we speak, he's playing a little bit of Tengu on stream. So, we're all doing a little bit of practicing, just trying to get better at the game. Totagon, killing it, King. My man, bro, my man. Best duelist around. You know it. You know it. I try. So, yeah, we've been killing it. If you guys stick around today, maybe you'll see some of that high-level gameplay. Maybe you'll learn something from a top 100 duelist like myself. All right. Speaking of the 3v3, big prizing for the big 3v3, and that big prizing is big cards. Giant cards. For a 3v3, we were curious, what are they going to do with the prizing, right? Are we just going to share one giant card? That's going to be a little awkward. No, they're giving away 3 big ones. Ryza, Mobius, and Caius to first place. Some of the most iconic monarchs in the game. This is huge. I want to win this so bad. I want to win this so bad. Funny thing is, it's already decided who gets what. I will be earning the Caius. So happen we get first place. The Ryza will be going to Simo. And the Mobius will be going into the hands of MBT. What would you guys take? What's the one that you guys would take? Let's say you carried your team to victory. You were the one person that, God, your team would be nothing without them. What is your first pick? Who's the first draft pick? Lots of Caiuses. Honestly, respectable answer. Caius. Guys, you want to know something crazy? Caius, isn't even my first choice. It's my first choice because I know Alex loves Ryza. But if I had to take one, I'd probably snatch up the Storm Monarch, bro. He's the man. Look at him, dude. Also, I know it would get under Alex's skin, so that's why I want to do it. We floated 2 ideas. We said, what if we just all pick the ones like that because we're all pretty happy with them? Or whoever does the best out of our 3 records gets to pick first. And I said, ooh, are you guys sure you want to do that? Because, Alex, you will be not walking home with that Ryza. I said, it will be mine. I actually love when my group does something fun. Whenever I go to, when I stay with groups, normally it's Simo's group, actually. We do it where whoever has the worst, no, whoever does the best out of the weekend in the main event, everybody else pays for their dinner. And I think that's, like, super fun. What do you guys think of that? I don't know if it would surprise you. I've never had my dinner paid for. Whoa! Treeborn Frog. Cool card. Yo, Tasty, my man, bro. It's a very fun idea. It's a blast, bro. Well, thanks for the tier 1, fella. Welcome back. 37 whole months. Huge, bro. Huge. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. Speaking of House of Champs, this is a little share from House of Champs showing off the prizing. House of Champs also gave us some information today that I want to share with you. Actually, let's do the dailies first, and then we'll talk about Metazoo. How about that? I'm down for that. I have a whole little segment planned out for some Metazoo stuff. Let's go over the dailies, the Wordle and stuff, and then we'll talk about Metazoo, okay? All right, folks. 5-letter Yu-Gi-Oh word. Let me put on some music today. What do we want to listen to? I'm in like a bicep mood. Let's do some bicep. Oh, actually, no. I know what I'm in the mood for. I know what I'm in the mood for. Here's a very beautiful set, guys. I need something surreal. This is Ben Bomber. You guys, we've listened to this before. It's a good one. I promise it's a good one. Okay. All right. So looking at the 5-letter Yu-Gi-Oh words, we got Ryza, Caius. Caius has never failed. And you know what? We just talked about Caius being a giant card. I think Caius is like the best guess, too. 3 vowels, banger. Send it. Oh. We can get this in 2. Like, surely we can get this in 2 now, right? What about, like... Suijin. It can't be Suijin. That's too many words, right? Too many letters? Or is it Sujin? Strange Joe, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Always good to see you. Suijin is 6 letters. I thought it was Sujin, bro. It can't be. It can't end in US either, right? Yeah. Virus, it can't be virus. Can't end in US. All these are in different places. I know a lot of you guys might be from MBT stream because you're expecting the Metazoo talk. We'll get into there. If you've never played Wordle before, you guess a word, and then the letters show up 2 different colors. They can either be green or yellow. Green means it's in that location and it's the right letter. If it shows up yellow, it's in a different location in the word, but the letter is in that word. So the IUS, located somewhere else in the word here. I just realized the music's a little loud too. Let me turn that down. Right. So what am I thinking now? I'm thinking, like, let's start with S. S-I. Is there anything S-I? Wordle's been out for 10 years. How do you not know how to play? You'd be surprised, bro. I imagine a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are itching to play some fucking Wordle. You know what I'm saying? Abisu the Ninja Dude. Well, it can't be that because the I can't be in the middle. That's a great guess, though. But the I can't be there. I'm really thinking it starts with S-I or something like that. I'm trying to think of things that start with that, like... Or what about, like, Sue? What about, like... Oh, it can't be Aitsu. I was like, damn. Could you imagine if it was Aitsu? There's no A in it, though. Is there anything else that ends in, like, SU like that, though? Mitsu. There you go, Bubbles. Now you're thinking like the ninja chick. Mitsu. That's a great guess even. I like that. Into! Yes, let's go. Bubbles, crazy. I was thinking, all right. SU, let's go, baby. Huge. That was great. Nice. Very good. Common Bubbles W, bro. All right, ladies and gents. Daily now. What do we want for the daily? I'll take any card for the daily, even if it's the worst guess in the game, bro. Eidolon? What is that? What card is that? Idea? Okay, well, here. Max gave us idea. Let's do idea. That's actually a great idea. Good one, bro. You guys can laugh. It's all right. You guys can keck W. Okay. So it's an effect with 800 attack. What does that even mean? What could that be? Higher than level 1. It's not a warrior. It's newer, though. What has 800 attack, chat? Doesn't Skarm have 800 attack? He does. Not the right year, though. Older. Ojama Lime? Great one, number 0, bro. How you doing, Handsome? Good to see you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, number 0 is especially cool because he is the first subscriber to the Nyhmnim channel. Phantom Knights? They're warriors. It cannot be the Phantom Knights. Aratama. So it's only an effect monster. There's nothing else to it, so it wouldn't be a spirit. We got a couple here. Let's see what this Drosophilium is. Drosophilium? How do you know these cards? How do people just know these Yu-Gi-Oh cards? This is a cool... This is a fun guess. Let's try this one, bro. All right. It's a dark with 800. Still even newer than this, bro. Newer than this. Got the best Christmas gift ever. I'm going to post on the Insta soon. Let's go. Can't wait to see it. Cyberdark, we're hearing. IP. It wouldn't be IP because IP is a link monster. And it has more than 1,000 defense. It wouldn't have a defense stat if it was a link. One of the new Earthbounds has 800 attack. Let me check it out. Earthbound Spirit. Isn't that a vanilla? It is. Oh, maybe they're too new. Maybe they're not in the system yet. Oh, here we go. Cyberdark Chimera. I think somebody guessed that one. That's a legitimate guess. 2018, was it? 2021. Ooh, wow. This one's a good guess, though. I like this one. Let's try it. The Cyberdark Chimera. This has to be like brand new, bro. It's got every attribute that we just found. But it's even newer than this. Merly? Well, it's a level 4. It wouldn't be Merly. Merly's a level 2. Sheeran has 1,600 attack. Time Thief something? Let's see if Max knows what he's talking about. 800 attack. Is it the Temper Wall? Is it the Temporal? It looks like it. Put it in. Booming, bro. Can I ask, what is this thing? Is this the device on her head here? Is that what this is? It's a bike? It's a ship. Why do I feel like they cut and pasted a picture of this chick here because they didn't think of a background to use for the hover bike? I feel like you could have did why not put her on the hover bike? Why not do that? Why not put her on the hover bike? Who made this artwork, bro? It's AI? Do you guys think that Yu-Gi-Oh has used any AI generated images for cards yet and we just don't know? I'm willing to bet that maybe you know what? I'm willing to bet that maybe they've had a similar problem to Magic. I don't know if you guys saw, Magic got accused of using AI art. but that Magic like takes art from all their artists. Like, who's to say the artist isn't just saying like, yeah, I did this myself, but they just put it into AI and just generated an image so they didn't have to do the work. I don't know. Curious. It's AI, bro. I wonder if we can make a Yu-Gi-Oh card with AI art. I don't know any AI art websites. I'm not about to look them up. Unless anybody knows one off the top of their head. The AI has to learn. That's not how it works. Well, I mean, I can just feed the AI a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Say, hey, this is every Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed. Give me something like that. And if it gives me something that I don't like, do it again. You know, give me something else. Bro. You'll nail it one time. Okay. All right, folks, let's do the card guesser. Let's play. This is the oh my god, this is the Astrograph? It's not Astrograph though. Cosmos? It's like Body of Mind or something like that. Law of the Cosmos? I think that's what it is. No, it's not. Is it Law? Is it? No, I knew that wasn't right. Is it the other one? Channeling? It is Channeling. That's the one. This is who is this guy, bro? This is this is the bad Infernoble, right? It's the bad one, Roland, right? Yes. Heroic Challenge. Is this Blade Heroic Challenger? Assault Halberder? There it is. That's the one. Huge, bro. That card's like actually pretty good too. Oh, this is Wiz. Is this like Echo Oscillation? No. Oh my god, this is the Tenyi bitch. What's her name? Shaman or whatever that. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think that was wrong. It's not like Transcicada, is it? Oh, it's like contract. DDD contract something. I don't know what it is. Contract change or something like that. It was the contract change. Lucky guess. Oh, this is Zayamin. No, this is Zayamin. Yeah, it is Zayamin. Raigeki. Psychic psychic changer or something like that? Is that what it is? Oh, no, this is like a Gen X guy, isn't he? Gen X Searcher, someone said. Let's try it. That was it. It was the Gen X Searcher. Diablosis? No. Is this Red Bear? No, it's Diablosis. The Mind Hacker. Bujingi Hair. Like, this is some unplayable Altergeist, I'd have to guess. Cluster? Altergeist? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's an Altergeist. I just don't know which one it is, though. Finalag. Whoever that guy is, bro. I don't even know. Good song, by the way. Curse of something, right? This is the card that you have to, like, activate. Curse of Fiend? Yeah, this is the one you have to activate during your standby phase. You have to set it first. What a wacky card. Feather Duster. This is not the better Harpy's Feather Duster artwork, by the way. If anybody actually argues with that, you're wrong. I don't actually know. It's some kind of support card for the Mecha Phantom Beast. Stall Turn? Yeah, I didn't know that one. Is this the Ben Bomber remix? It is, my friend. It is. Tune. Oh my god, what the hell is this thing? Is this like the Astro Worm thing? It's not though, right? Mech Lord? Is it really the Lord Astra? Astro the Eradicator? I don't even know. Who? Astro Dragon Triskelion? No. It was Astro the Eradicator. Who? Bro ain't wrecking shit. Bro ain't eradicating shit. This is new card. I don't know the name of it though. It's not the white. Is it the White Dogmatica girl? Right? No. Sage of Silence? No, it's definitely not. It's Ret. There it is. Ret Time Emitter or whatever it is. There you go. Good job, guys. Boxia? No, this is what is this one, bro? It's the 10th Link that nobody plays. Sahara Shahara? That one there. That got it. Trade Toad? Or Cop, what is it? Yeah. Oh my god, Lithosogym. What the hell? Swallow's Nest? Oh, Cosmo Tin Can. Some support card I've never seen in my life, bro. Some kind of fusion? Lunalite fusion, maybe, or something like that? Are those Lunalites? I don't even know. Or Trickstar fusion, right? Hey! Let's go. Oh my god, we answered this the other day. What is this? Damage condenser, that's it. Yellow Baboon. Bro, I played somebody on Edison Ladder playing this card just, I think, yesterday. Smoked him. But it was fun. This is Raincoat something, or what is it? The Performapow Rain something? Rain Goat. This looks to be a Nordic card. No. Who is this? Oh, this is Thunder. Oh my god, this is Weather Painter Thunder. Oh my god, the least played Dino wrestler ever, bro. If anybody can tell me who this guy is. 1,000,000 points. I have no idea. Goki? This is a Dino wrestler for sure. I just don't know which one. Marshall Anga. Whoa! Lucky guess. Holy smokes, it was just at the top of the list. Giving it to me. What we got here? This is not Gemini Spark. That is the DD designator chick. What is she doing? Release Restraint Rave. Oh, wow. That was not it. It's so crazy that's not what it was. Assault Mode Activate? That's not Assault Mode Activate. That is Assault Spirits. Insector Blast or something like that? I don't know the name of this card, actually. Armor Blast or something like that? Oh my god, somebody get me an award. I'm crazy. This is Ritual Shield or Ritual Weapon, whatever. It's one of the princesses of something here. It's not Marinia. Talia? Yes. Some kind of Nephthys card. Devotee. Looks to be Tachyon Dragon or something like that. Or Surge. Oh, it is. It is Neo Galaxy Eyes. This is the oh my god, what is this called? Monster Rebone, that's it. Rebone. When she has to go round 2. Gravekeeper Vassal or something like that? I've seen this card before. It's like Snake or something like that. What is this thing? Oh my god. It's Kaiser Sea Snake, right? Ugh! Knight Sword Serpent. That was it. Good job, chat. I am stupid. I know next. This is some type of Subterra card. This is the big guy. What's him? Behemoth Stalagmo. That's the guy. This is the ugly vanilla bird, chat. Anybody know it? I know somebody has to know it. Vanilla ugly bird. No way I have to zoom out again for this. Takui? I think that's it. Queen. Nah, wasn't it? It was Queen Bird, maybe? It was neither. What the fuck is it? Oh my god, this isn't an ugly bird at all. This is Mavelus. Marvelous Marvelous. The prettiest bird of them all. Some kind of Boral card that nobody ever plays. A Rocket, something like that. Overburst Dragon. I'm about to overburst, if you know what I mean. Madolche Palooza? Is this like the very base of Madolche Palooza? I was like, I've seen that card a lot. Wow, that is what it was. Man, I miss Madolches, bro. That was one of my favorite decks. This is Black Feather Dragon. I shouldn't have had to zoom out, actually. Or Black Wing Dragon. A little bit of a green gift. What are we looking at? Oh, Hat Trigger or something like that? What's the guy? It's for Mage, actually, that's what it is. It's Hat Trigger. Guys, good score today. That wasn't bad. 832 is like super solid. I don't think there's any of the ones that I think Assault Spirits is the one card where I'm like, I gotta look that up. I don't remember ever seeing that card in my life. Assault Spirits. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Wow, that might be one of the worst cards I've ever seen, bro. That's pretty bad. That one's pretty shit. It is what it is. All right, folks, you guys ready to talk a little bit about Metazoo? I'm ready to talk about Metazoo. I think I got to use the restroom very quick, and then we'll have a little bit of chat. Yeah, let me use the restroom real quick. All right, so I'm gonna use Ben Bomber's gonna entertain you guys for the next like 3 minutes, and then I'll be back. We'll talk about Metazoo, what exactly happened. Okay, back in a flash. Tune? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. All right, guys, very exciting discussion today. I hope you guys are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, move me over here. Oh, and an advertisement. Oh my God, tasty and delicious. Already saying, hey, if you guys aren't a subscriber, you could be. You could be. Should have thought about it. Now you get to enjoy an ad, bruh. All right, folks. Today we're going to be talking about Metazoo. It was one of a more recent TCG, I'd like to call it, a trading card game released in like the last 5 years. Today, they have gotten the very sad news that they are closing their doors at the Metazoo studio. They will no longer be producing sets or anything. Goodbye. Crazy. But what happened, right? A lot of people are curious about what happened to this game. The last time we ended up talking about Metazoo was on release. We waited a few months and we actually talked about it on the stream. I was really, really curious about like the hype around Metazoo in particular. Released right at around the 2019 era, right before COVID. It was feeling like it was prime time to hop off as one of the bigger trading card games, because that was right about the time where 2020 happened. Everybody remembered TCGs exploded, and investing into trading card games was feeling more like a real thing to average people. It felt like something that everybody could get involved into, and a lot of prices inflated. We saw a boom like we had pretty much never seen before in the TCG era. Mostly as of now, speaking 2024, everything has fallen back into place where it was before. We haven't seen many increasingly like crazy highs since the 2020 era. Everything's been kind of died back down into its where it kind of started, right? Maybe a little bit bigger, for better or for worse, after 2020. But the last time we ended up talking about Metazoo was we discussed it on the channel when they were undergoing a whole bunch of drama for implementing an NFT structure into their game. Keep in mind, again, 2020, a lot of things came out of 2020. One of those sad things was non-fungible tokens. And it felt like anybody had a reason to print an NFT and make money off of it or invest into these non-fungible tokens. We learned later on down the line, I think most people that could look at it, that NFTs was on the greater scope a sham and objectively really was worth nothing. I prefer my tokens fungible. I think most people do. I think looking back on it, we can actually look back and say that that whole era was just a sham in general. And unfortunately, Metazoo was one of the companies that ended up getting caught up in that. Along with the hype, they decided to implement some NFT ideas to their game and tried to tie them to the physical TCG, whether it be like you can get an NFT version of a card and then that card is printed specifically for you. They tried to find ways to bridge that gap between NFTs, which was objectively a lot of people would think is the future of collectibles, is in those non-fungible tokens, to the current day trading card game and all the hype that was already surrounding it. It sounded stupid back in the day. It still sounds stupid today. And if you guys have been a part of the stream, we laugh at things like I can't even remember what the name of it. What's the NFT project that everybody laughs at for Yu-Gi-Oh now? I can't even remember it. That's how bad it is. Somebody in chat's got to know. I can't remember. It's the one that like sells the Hani thing or whatever, bro. What's the website that tries to sell Hani NFTs and Chris LeBlanc NFTs? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? What the fuck is this thing called? I know what you're talking about. There's no way I'm the only person that knows about this, bro. TCG fandom. Holy fuck, bro. I can't believe I forgot about this. Yeah, no, I didn't. This is the website I was talking about. This is like something that's debuted in the last year. TCG fandom is like the Yu-Gi-Oh NFT marketplace or whatever like that. Total sham, total waste of your money. If you buy this, I'm sorry, you are a bozo. You probably don't deserve to have a checkbook. Yeah. So looking back on it, we can look and say, like, obviously this was a grift back in the day, but I'm assuming people back then didn't just have brain cells or something like that. So yeah, the whole NFT thing, Metazoo ended up getting caught up in it, and I have no doubt that during the hype, they made a lot of money. There was a lot of people that were like really invested and interested in the crossover between TCG and NFTs. And sure, it is going to be a niche of a niche, but that niche of a niche of people have very heavy pockets in the crypto world. So a lot of people were getting involved in it and stuff like that. In the grand scheme of things, I think that's one of the things that sent the game like over the edge. A lot of people were really not for the NFTs. You talk to any collectible or any player that plays trading card games. These people in particular, like myself, anybody that plays TCGs, have very strong opinions about NFTs. That was true back in the day as well, right? Because we have physical items that we can hold that are essentially the same thing. Like we know how a physical item can like retain value and stuff like that. To try to pitch the idea of having a strictly digital version seemed almost stupid, especially to talking to trading card game people. So obviously there was a huge divide between people that liked it and people that didn't. And when Metazoo had adopted it, it essentially like caused this max exodus of a lot of people voicing their opinions. Hey, we do not like this NFT thing. We weren't fans of it. We're really disappointed this is the direction you're taking the game. And a lot of people had left the game from there. That's the last time we ended up discussing about it. We discussed the different partnerships with Metazoo and how Michael Waddell, who is the owner, the CEO of Metazoo, I think looking back on it, I think he had some great ideas, and I think he genuinely wanted his game to be a success, but I think he got involved with the wrong people, and maybe it made him very popular in the moment, or maybe it made him very wealthy in the time period. But in the long run, you see the consequences of trying to ride hype trains like that. So Metazoo, as of today, literally today, released an announcement that they're closing their doors effective immediately. There's no more products lined up for the future, no more collaborations. They're just shutting down shop, right? Here's the thing that Michael Waddell ended up releasing. He says, "It is with a heavy heart that I must announce, effective immediately, that Metazoo Games will be closing and shutting down all operations." I want to, Darumaka, thanks for the raid, bro. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone in the community for the incredible 4-year run that we had. Metazoo Games was started during the pandemic and provided a home and created a culture that revitalized the TCG industry, launching a new wave of card games that now numbers in the hundreds. I'm proud to have been a part of that, and you should be too. Unfortunately, that era has passed, and faced with logistical and product gridlocks, Metazoo Games can no longer continue to exist in the current economic and collectible markets. It is my hope that Metazoo can continue on as an IP at some point in the future under new ownership, and I look forward to that day. Special thanks to all Metazoo artists and staff, both present, past, and future. Well, present, not future. See ya, bro. That made these past 4 years possible. The memories we created will be something we cherish for the rest of our lives. More information will follow and be communicated via our Discord channel when it becomes available. Thanks, everyone. Once again, Michael Waddell. Kind of a sad little note. A lot of people were making fun of this too, because he has like some I think he's just kind of reminiscing, talking about how he revitalized the TCG industry, launching a new wave of card games that now number in the 100. I mean, Metazoo, like I said, it was released at a time where the trading card game industry had never seen such a boom, right? It felt like anything that was anything could succeed, right? Like as long as it had 4 corners and it was printed on cardboard, you could make millions. It felt like nobody could do anything wrong. Metazoo was one of the more, I want to say, popular ones that released during that era. I think nowadays we're finally starting to experience the fatigue setting in from all that, and in the big boom before, a lot of people that have hopped into card games have fallen out. And that's why I said everything is kind of rescinded back to where it was, right? All these like 4th tier card games and stuff like that would have like small player bases now just can't get a tournament running. It just doesn't happen anymore, right? Like if you're outside of the big 3, all of a sudden, like unless you're One Piece, you're not doing the greatest. Yeah, so a lot of people made fun of them for like insinuating that Metazoo in particular revitalized the TCG, which is just not true. I think they had like a great idea, and I think Michael Waddell had genuine fun creating his game. But like I said, he fell into the wrong partnerships, and it caused it to go under there. Now the funny thing is like reading this, it's like kind of like sad, right? You're like, damn, like that's really rough. But like this comes as a surprise to, I want to say, everybody, because not like 2 weeks earlier, Michael Waddell released a note to the community addressing the plans for the next year. And it sounds like from reading this was released, December 15th, right? Okay, maybe like, it was like about like a month ago. But like a month ago, he released this entire plan for 2024. And it looked grim, but on the same point, it looked optimistic. They like recognized a lot of the problems that I had run into, which I'll talk to you guys about, and reasons they were like falling behind. And Michael Waddell in particular, who wrote this, pledged to do better moving forward in 2024 to rectify all these problems that they were running into. So it's really, really strange to come from reading something like this, which we'll pick up a couple things off of. I'll read them to you guys, to go directly to, we're just completely, shit's hit the fan. We can't do this anymore. But what caused them to get to this point, right? Some of the things that were main problems is pre-orders in particular. Metazoo has always struggled with it. That's one of the first things addressed in here. Pre-orders are really, really bad for Metazoo. They've always been in a poor spot, and it's due to nobody's fault but their own. One of the main things that would happen is Metazoo loves to partner with companies. You see a lot of like different like cryptid community things that they partner with, and even larger scale collaborations. One of the more recent collaborations they did was actually with Hello Kitty, which was also one of the more big reasons that they ended up failing. We'll talk about later. But they take on all these collaborations with these big companies. And as soon as they take that on, they have to sign contracts to get these products out at a certain time. Sometimes these collaborations require a little bit more of a priority, right? They say, hey, we need this printing schedule moved up to meet our demands so we can link up and do something. So Metazoo has to take the hit and switch around the products they're currently printing or have planned to print to accommodate these different collaborations. For example, when Hello Kitty got announced that they're having a collaboration with them, they had to take the set that they were releasing, that was going to be like a December time or something like that, and they had to push it back almost indefinitely. So anybody that had ordered their product and gotten a promised date, 90% of the time, Metazoo would not deliver on that date. They would always be pushing their stuff back to accommodate for other stuff. And that's the one thing that's been established in here under the collaboration thing. They said, like, we have to keep pushing our production to accommodate for these. So what they're going to do in the future, or what they were going to do presumably, is they were going to put the earnest of producing the cards onto whatever company they're collaborating with, rather than freeing up their own printers to do it, which I think hosts a whole different like suite of problems. Like, I don't understand how you can say, like, okay, Hello Kitty, like, you can print something with the Metazoo name, but you got to do everything with it. Like, that's obviously going to run into problems with, like, card quality and stuff like that. Like, are you sure they're going through your same distributors and everything? Like, you're going to run into problems with that, how things are packaged, how things are, like, made. Like, this didn't make too much sense, because looking at it from me, I would think it opens up a whole bunch of new problems, but that was the direction they were planning on doing. They're saying, hey, we're going to focus on printing our sets that we have planned in mind and getting these pre-orders out on time, because that has been something that everybody has been complaining for the last few months, even years, and we need to rectify that. So they were going to take a backseat on the collaborations to sort that out themselves. Good on them. Great idea, right? That's all this stuff here, right? They're talking about core sets, how, hey, we've failed to get these out on time. We're going to be changing it. We're going to be guaranteeing our delivery to distributors 2 to 3 weeks ahead, making sure the product's in your hands on time and everything like that. That's what they said. Something else they talked about was competitive play. I've looked at competitive play for Metazoo for a lot, because I've been trying to figure out who the fuck plays this game. And the only thing that I've ever come to was it was Yu-Gi-Oh players that just wanted to make money. I think that's all it was. It's like the people that would play in these tournaments that were hosted by Metazoo were the people that knew they could win, and they were mostly people from other card games and stuff like that, which that part's not surprising, right? People like that play card games probably come from other card games. So they were talking about like how they wanted to do a whole bunch in 2023 for the Casters Cup, but it fell through due to logistical reasons. I'm pretty sure they just dropped a whole bunch of tournaments from their schedule because they probably wouldn't get the attendance to actually do anything with them. It's also important to note that the majority of these tournaments that are hosted either through the Caster Cups, which is the Metazoo team themselves, or third party hosted through other tournaments. What was I just saying, bro? It's important to note that the prizing comes from Metazoo. They'll back like a third party tournament or something like that, and they'll say, we'll offer this amount of prizing if you host the tournament and stuff like that. So what did they decide to do? It's very expensive and stuff, but they decided to say that for 2024, They're not going to put a lot of time into releasing a big event for the year. They're going to be doing smaller cash and product prizing until the Towers and Casters Cup can be justified. They essentially said, we're backing down from competitive play. We're going to let it be just more of a local scene thing, and we'll run small cash and things until we can see the player count rise, which I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're at the point where you're saying we can't justify competitive tournaments, there will not be a time in the future where you will be able to justify competitive tournaments. You will continuously lose players, and then you will never be able to host a tournament again. So this was already like the beginning of the end reading it here. And it also goes into events. They talk about what they want to do for events. Like, since they're not holding these tournaments, what are they doing, right? They decided to step away more from Comic-Cons and stuff, and they said they wanted to get more involved with the cryptid community. I read this originally and I was already dead confused. Like, that's obviously what their game's based around, is all these cryptids. But I would venture to say that the majority of like Metazoo fans aren't just cryptid nerds. Like, they're trading card game people. And it sounds like, from reading this paragraph in particular here, which I'll just read it to you. Metazoo has historically run some pretty amazing events at conventions. In the last several Comic-Cons we've attended, Metazoo has always been the largest line to support from the community. That being said, while we view the importance of these events from a marketing standpoint, in 2024, we would prefer to focus our attention on both events that support players and build bridges to the cryptid community. For this reason, our primary event-driven focus for 2024 will be eventing collecticons, as well as various cryptid-related events, festivals, and conventions around the U.S. Yeah, so like, reading this, obviously, you're going to get a little deferred. You're going to be like, okay, so they're just attending the same like collecticons that they have. Like, this isn't going to be able to expand the general player base. Yeah. I don't know. If you were to read this article, this letter, by this point, you should like completely like throw away the entire idea of competitive Metazoo like play. Like, it really feels like at this point they're just trying to make the product a collectible. And if you genuinely want to ask, I don't think they've done a great job of doing that, right? So to completely pivot and say like, this is what we're going to be focusing on, like, it already feels like the beginning of the end. They had a partner program where they would hook up with a whole bunch of like channels to like, I think they would give them discounts on product if they bought a whole bunch of them. And so like, essentially your favorite YouTuber would be your distributor for your product and stuff like that. They decided to discontinue that. Not a whole lot with that, though. The people that were selected were just like the greatest Metazoo fans and stuff like that. I know some people probably lost a lot of money on that, being like that they get boxes at a discount, but if you can't sell the boxes, you're literally sitting on it anyways, right? This note actually came out too. It was so funny. This note came out, and if you already, again, another reason, they discontinued the Discord too. They had an entire Discord community, which was a couple thousand players. I would dare to venture that Metazoo isn't popular on Reddit. It's not popular on the on their websites and stuff like that. There's no forums. I think Discord, the Metazoo Discord community was the place to discuss the game. And January 1st, at the beginning of this month, they closed it. They closed down the entire Metazoo Discord. They said, well, we're going to open up a new one or something like that. We're going to find a way to get you guys more information. I think they wanted to try to make it less of like a community page and more just of like a news drop, right? Like, we'll use this Discord to give you guys news drops on new product and stuff like that. I don't even know why they would bother doing this. Like, this was released, and like you said, you see all these plans for 2024 are like an essential roadmap, and then you see that the Discord's closing. And I don't know, like, if I'm a player of the game, like, guys, don't you feel like that sets off a lot of red flags? Like, why is the place to discuss my favorite game just evaporating? Like, what do you guys think? If you heard from your favorite card game, if Konami said, guys, we have the craziest plans for 2024. You guys are going to have your socks knocked off with how good our products are for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game in the 2024 year. However, we're taking down our website. We can't keep the website up anymore, guys. We'll find a different way to get you guys your new, but we'll take it down. Like, I'd be a little bit confused, at least, right? I'd be confused, right? Konami's website's bad anyways. All right, relax. But I would be confused at the least. If I'm Metazoo, though, I'm in a panic mode. So yeah, they shut down the entire Discord. So obviously not a lot of places to talk about the game, right? Yeah, that oddly enough, that didn't cause a lot of people to panic or a lot of people to be worried, which surprises me. But yeah, eventually the Discord ended up closing, and then just a couple weeks later, we ended up getting the announcement of the game's closing, right? So what happened? What was like the actual end of the game? What would cause this entire thing to fall? If you've been around, we talked about it before, and it was always a question of who really actually plays this. And it's not obviously a very popular game. A lot of people don't play it. So it's one of those things. It's like the Long John Silvers of trading card games, right? It's that thing you were always looking at and you're like, why is that still on store shelves? Who's buying this? Who's eating butterfly shrimp at Long John Silver's? Who's the one person keeping this alive, right? It was always the game that you would look at and you'd be like, why the fuck is this still around, right? Yeah, I don't think they were ever doing particularly fantastic. But you see it with like MMOs and stuff, right? Like as long as there's a super small, extremely dedicated community, like it'll keep a game afloat. And I imagine that's what Metazoo was under for a long time. Just like a lot of really dedicated or heavily invested players just trying to hold on to keeping the game alive, right? And it was able to stay around for, I'll say it, longer than I gave it, right? I thought this game was going to die within like a year and a half, but nah. Force of Will? Yeah, Force of Will is like a game, right? Force of Will is a game that you look at and literally nobody plays that fucking thing anymore. But you're like, how is it still around? Who's still buying this shit, right? Yeah. So pretty sad that it ended up going away after this. I do think Michael Waddell really wanted his game to succeed. And unfortunately, this is just a tale to look at and say, like, you got to make the right partnerships to make your game succeed. I like how the Metazoo was, during the COVID era, looked at as one of those investment things, right? And now look at your investment portfolio. Ruined, bro. You're broke. You're broke. It's really sad. I mean, for what Metazoo did, like, Metazoo did have some tournaments that really caught the ire of a lot of, like, other trading card games, right? Like, they held these tournaments with like hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash prizing. And it was one of those things you're like, where did they get all this fucking money? And it was from like crypto and stuff that was able to like fund these tournaments. And like these numbers were like real figures. Like I remember looking at one of their first Texas tournaments that they held at like a Collecticon. And it was like a couple 100,000 at least for prize support, which is unheard of, right? Unheard of for especially a brand new card game. And also thinking of the card games we play now, right? Like that's even unheard of for most trading card games. Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't imagine getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yo, Joseph, what's up, bro? Thanks for the raid, man. Came in at the right time. We're talking about my favorite game, Metazoo, bro. And it went under. We're actually getting into exactly, I want to say that what happened too. We already discussed, anybody that is from the MBT stream, we talked about the letters, the two letters. I'm imagining Joseph already told you about this one. This is the one on Metazoo's closure. And I talked briefly about the one. We just went over the one to the community that was about a month ago, stating all the stuff that they had planned for the next year. Perfect timing? Yeah, I know. Came at the right time, bro. I'll briefly like give you guys like the TLDR of what we just discussed. This letter to the community was a month ago, and it was outlining all the problems they had faced and conceding like, hey, we got to do better for next year. But anyways, here's our plans for next year. A lot of them looked pretty grim. One of the things was they discussed the events. They're not going to be holding many tournament events anymore. They're going to be trying to focusing on smaller cash prizing and stuff. And they wanted to move the events that they attended to more of cryptid conventions, you know, like Bigfoot conventions or Mothman conventions and stuff like that. For 2024, Metazoo thought that that's where their main audience was. So if you played the trading card game at all, or if you like were interested in it, you were probably already getting some red flags. On top of that, they discontinued their partner program and they shut down their Discord, which we discussed very briefly was the main way to discuss Metazoo was through their Discord. They had shut down the Discord and they said, we'll find a different way to get you guys your information. What I heard was they were going to do like another Discord, but it wasn't going to be like a forum. It was going to be just an announcement page where they just splatter announcements when they go up. So yeah, you're looking at it. It's not in a great spot, right? Sorry, Metazoo. It's not looking good. Bro. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting. Where was I going to go with it? I had something else that I wanted to talk about with Metazoo. Yeah, the tournaments had like insane prize support and stuff like that. Really caught the ire of the community, and it's really upsetting that this was like the way to like let it go. So what ended up causing the failure of Metazoo, right? There was a lot of things like a lot of people would invest in boxes, and for the most part, I wouldn't say it was a good investment. It was very hard to flip product towards the later stages of it. Like I said, a lot of people would get their product through either like people from the creator community, being a part of the partner program and stuff. Yo, Ray Ime, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome back. People would get their product through these way. And they had one disaster in December, a literal disaster for product. And I want everybody in the chat, think about how you would feel if this happened to you, okay? And then this is how everybody felt. Okay, so what ended up happening, right? Metazoo ended up releasing a collaboration. Like I said, they do collaborations all the fucking time, right? It's not anything new. They do some wacky ones here and there. They announced one for Hello Kitty, bro. They were going to do one with Hello Kitty. This is Metazoo X Sanrio Collector Box. This was going to debut. It was a double booster box set with some promos, and it was going to retail at $300. It was going to be $300. People could buy it for pre-sale for like $250. You would buy it for pre-order, as you would normally, right? Anybody that who's pre-ordered product before? Anybody in chat? Let me know now. Who has pre-ordered a Yu-Gi-Oh box before? Did you get a deal? You saved a couple of bucks, right? Not a significant amount. I'd imagine maybe like 10, maybe if you're lucky, $15 on a product. You save some money. It's worth it to pre-order, right? Saves like 10 bucks. Exactly. It's not a lot, but you end up saving some money, right? So what they announced is they said, hey, guys, we're releasing this set with Hello Kitty. It's going to be a fucking banger. These are going to be $300 US retail. You can pre-order it for a little bit cheaper. Probably like $250 or something like that if you're trying to flip them or something like that. Well, the day of release, I think a day or 2 days later or something like that, we all know TCG Players are part of eBay now. Look what you could find on eBay. Look what you could still find on eBay. Official partnership with TCG Player and eBay, they cut the price in half to $150. Keep in mind, this is like 2-3 days after the official release of the set. So anybody that pre-ordered this product, they said, anyways, fuck you, bro. They said, anyways, get shit on, nerd. And everyone that had pre-ordered this product literally got roasted. Yeah, this is official stock. They had like about 7,000 boxes or something like that. They still have a significant amount at the discounted price. They cannot get rid of it. They cannot get rid of it. So they're stuck with all this product, and what ended up happening is these boxes, which was objectively you would be getting a deal if you spent $300, right? Like the boxes be like a couple hundred each or something like that. If you take this box price of $150 and discount all the boxes out of it, the boxes are $75 each, which was the cheapest you could get a Metazoo booster box, bro, because of the way they did this sale. They literally scammed everyone that had pre-ordered product, and everyone was left fumbling the bag. So obviously after this huge sale has gone, right? This is front page on TCG Player eBay. They're saying, hey, we have all this shit that we can't get rid of. The entire Metazoo community, their faith in like investments or anything in the future is destroyed at that point, right? Like this is the first time this happened, but hey, if you're in the community after seeing something like that, it sure as hell will not be the last, right? So everybody's faith in like investment and pre-ordering product. Not only did they suffer all these problems before of not getting their pre-orders on time because of all these collaborations that would push sets back. It was already unreliable at that point. And then if you get the product late, you still have to sell it, right? Like it doesn't matter when you get it. Who's to say like 3 months later, since you got the product late, that person's not going to want it anymore. So already with problems on top of that, now with like the thing that they can just cut the product in half if they can't get rid of it and leave everybody else, fumbling the bag. It sucks, right? So that was something that had just demolished everybody's faith in the game. These weren't selling well at all either. They super overprinted it because they expected demand to go way better. And now you can still get it for an extremely cheap price here, right? I think the booster boxes are almost at like $50 or something like that, which is insulting. It's not it's ridiculous. So on top of that, being that it's not safe to buy your product anymore because, hey, it might show up on Amazon or eBay half the price a day later. They haven't paid out players for winning tournaments. You know how we talked about how third-party tournaments and stuff like that, they get money from the Caster Cup to be able to pay out their players. They haven't done that. They've been giving people the runaround, bro. They've been telling people that had won tournaments months ago that they would get their payments by the end of December. That was after that was in the apology letter that we just read. This first one here. This is essentially like apology letter. He said, "Hey, I fucked up. I'll get you the prizing by the end of December." It's the end of January, and this prizing still has not been paid out. And now we have that Metazoo's getting under. They're leaving. There's a lot of people that are still owed money. I don't know how that's going to pan out. So, yeah, Metazoo's not in a great spot. It hasn't been in a great spot, I'd say, like, ever. Like, its entire, like, history. But especially now, we're seeing it go away. Lawsuit hype. I don't know. I look back in Metazoo in the retrospect, and, like, if you guys were around for that stream or you ever saw that VOD where we went super in-depth talking about, like, when they first had partnered with NFTs and how, like, Steve Aoki, like, was one of the faces of Metazoo, right? Everybody knows who Steve Aoki is, right? He's a okay DJ, I guess. But, like, the man probably never even fucking played the game. You could tell. And, yeah, he was, like, single-handedly responsible for putting it in NFT and stuff like that. What the heck is Metazoo? It doesn't matter now. How did they ever have the money to even promise $50K for prizing? A lot of people think the money came from their non-fungible token sham that they did when that was around. At all things less, they did plan to do the NFT sham at the right time. It was during the NFT hype. I don't doubt that they made tons of money off of crypto or something like that. They ended up doing a whole bunch of things with it in particular. Like, they did some things where they tried to tie it in with the card games, but also the Metazoo, they did, like, a lot of stuff just on NFTs on their own. Like, not even related to the card game. And you gotta imagine some of the goobers that bought that stuff anyways, so. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to see, right? Like, Metazoo was one of those games that came out during the pandemic. Everyone thought it was going to change TCGs or it was going to be another one of those big ones. And I hate to say it, but this is typically the story that you end up seeing. They just fall off, they go away, and they're never heard of again. Typically, they don't even get this much of a buzz, right? Like, a lot of people are talking about Metazoo going under, but I don't know. Most card games, you just don't really hear them. They kind of just fade away into silence. What do you guys think? Did you guys ever buy any Metazoo product? Did you guys ever think of anything about Metazoo? When's the first time you guys heard about Metazoo? Did you ever think about it? I have one little gift for you guys too. If you look at our sub goal, we're close to it. If we can hit our sub goal for today, I have a Metazoo product that I was able to get my hands on. Now, an extreme collectible. This is my Smokey the Bear. Here, I'll pull you up. Hold on. This is my Smokey the Bear Metazoo blister pack. It has packs of the Wilderness in there. If you guys can help me get to my sub goal, we'll open this together, and I'll give away the Smokey the Bear promo to one of you guys. I'll send that to anywhere in the world. Somebody can own the Smokey the Bear promo. And then now, bro, now that this game's not even around anymore, you know that'll be worth millions. You know that'll be worth millions, bro. If we can hit the sub goal today. That's our goal today. I'm curious to see what Michael Waddell does in the future, man. Hopefully he has like another good idea. Hopefully he meets with the right people next time. I saw it at my local card shop, but I didn't buy it. That's the problem. Is like, and I think we're seeing it a lot too with like, I'm going to bring it up, bro. The E word, Alestrals. Everybody likes to yap about that Alestrals game. I have no doubt that there's like a super dedicated base of players that love the game and are so ready to hop into it. But think about it as a guy who has never heard of the game before. If you walk into a card shop and you see your Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, you see your Pokemon, and you see an Alestrals booster box, who's gonna look and say, "Give me that Alestrals booster box, bro"? I hate to be the guy, but having a notable IP around your game makes the world of difference into getting people into it. Like have you guys seen the My Hero Academia game? That game was shit. But I saw people talking about it. People told me they tried it. A-Drive spending 8 billion times more making the plushies and shit than the cards, and that's 100% correct. I agree too. I have no doubt that I think the gameplay is probably solid, and like in the future sets, he's probably balanced it super well. But I don't even see that like the rest of the product is what's going to get people attached to it. Like I'm not obviously foaming at the mouth for Nimbugs, or I don't even know what the dolphin's name is, bro. Anime girls. That he figured it out. Tasty and delicious got it. And that's why Force of Will succeeded, bro. Well, almost succeeded. They didn't put enough anime girl titties on there. How do you guys feel about Lorcana? We talked about it before. We've talked about it on stream a couple times, though. I actually, you want to know something funny? Dude, I went to my card shop the other day, and I sat down, and there was some people playing Lorcana. There was a solid group of people playing Lorcana. I sat down, and I said, hey, I don't understand any of this. Just show me what's going on. And they showed me how the game was playing. I caught onto it pretty quickly. I was like, hey, I could sit down and play like an hour from now. If you gave me a deck, I'd read some of the cards and I'd be like, okay, I can get this. They showed me the mechanics, but it didn't look that fun. It didn't look great. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the way they describe it either, bro. I like the idea of my monsters battling. Instead, do you know what they do? Do you know what they do in Lorcana, guys? You know what they do? They squid or whatever, bro. They squid. They ink or something like that. Isn't that what it is? Or they sing or something like that. I don't want my cards to sing, bro. I don't want to ink my cards. I'm trying to attack with Elsa. Elsa, hit her with the Kamehameha. Let me see it, bro. Elsa, fucking kill it. I did talk to them though. I said, hey guys, all I'm saying is if Lorcana, they announce the world championship and it's not in Disney World, throw away the game. It's time to play something else. They don't care about you. They don't give a shit. If it's not in the Disney World castle, bro, nobody should be playing this game. You guys made me ink. Crazy. Let's see how much is like the most expensive the Elsa card now. Check this out. Wait, let's check out the Metazoo prices first of all, bro. Quickly, guys. I can buy a whole case of UFO for $220. Put it in the cart right away, bro. Let's go. That is a case. That is a booster case I can get. How many? 12 boxes for 220 bucks? Is that like 20 bucks a box? What the fuck? Bro, you can get a whole case for under $20 each box. It's crazy. What a deal! I cannot believe it. Oh my god! This is a first edition booster box of the original set. Oh no! Oh no! No. Can I make it go back farther than a year? No, I can't. I was gonna say. That'd be even more depressing to look at. My apes! No. Right. Lorcana. Where's Lorcana? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god, they have their own section? Stop. Holy shit. I'll admit, this is a lot more. Is this a real price? I feel like you could find these for so much cheaper online. It's like a Starlight. Damn. Look at DisneyCon promos. Let me check that out. Is that D23, I'm guessing? Oh! What the fuck are these? I imagine you could probably only get this for like showing up at the event or something like that. I'd believe it. Oh, bro. There's a naked Elsa for 5K. Can I get a link, bro? Can I get for research? I don't know. I said it before, though. I think, like, Lorcana... Lorcana... I think it's great for getting people into the idea of trading card games. Like, I have no doubt that it probably introduces a whole bunch of people to TCGs that never played them before. Like, you got to think like some mother buying a pack of Lorcana for their kid or something like that, right? Just to shut them up at the grocery store. Like, that could be their first introduction to card games. And I think that Lorcana and the Disney IP is a good way to do that. I don't think it's one that a lot of people that would want to take card games seriously or take the hobby up a little more seriously would stick with. I think, like, if I go to a Lorcana local, I might see all the fun that those Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic players are having and realize that there's twice the amount of players playing those games. And I know me, I would be like, I kind of want to have fun with those guys. But, I don't know. Do any of you guys have a Lorcana scene around you? Any of you guys, like, regularly play Lorcana? You have much fun I have with my 101 Dalmatian deck? There's a 3-man locals in my area. Crazy, bro. I'll say, though, like, I've been wrong about it before. I made a bet with Kevin from Top Deck, one of my coworkers I used to work with. I made a bet that the One Piece TCG, we wouldn't have an 8-man local like a year and a half later. I fucking ate my words with that one. Lorcana took over Magic Spot in my locals, bro. See, that like, how big is your Magic Spot, bro? There had to be like 3 players playing Magic consistently, right? I can't imagine that, bro. Like, taking over a Magic scene. I'd play card games, but I play RuneScape instead. So that's a smart chance. That's a smart decision. RuneScape, they don't give you microtransactions, bro. No microtransactions in RuneScape. Unless you played RuneScape 3. Then why do you hate yourself? Did you see or hear about the Bandai Fest fiasco? No. What are you talking about, Totogon? Hey, oh, bro. Arc V, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna lay into you here. Hey, Gage, so I got 2 display cases of Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 for $30 each and $60 total from my local card shop because of the New Year's sale they have over there. Bro, you got scammed for $60. You let them do that to you? You let them do that to you. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You should have thought about that. There's a reason it's $30. They can't give it to anybody else. Oh, man. No. Can we get some 07s in chat for Arc V? Everybody tag Arc V 07. I can't, for his lost $60. He'll never see that money again. Crazy. If you hustle the dice, you might be able to make that money back. Actually, funny enough, you might be able to just make that money back enough. Gotta find somebody that wants those dice, though. Hey, Gage, glad to catch a stream. Sorry about the Metazoo shenanigans. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Why are you sorry about the Metazoo? I can't believe I lost my $100 investment. I spent $10 on this thing. And we'll open it if we can hit our sub goal for today. Keep in mind, we're at 253. We're getting there. Somebody can walk away with Smokey the Bear, bro. I'm just saying. Smokey the Bear promo card? Crazy. All right, folks, that was good. Now, I think we're done talking about Metazoo. I think we're ready to, it's time to move on. It's time to move on, ladies and gentlemen. If you were invested or whatever. I bought it because I want to support my local card shop. That's what I love to hear, ArcV. That we need more people like ArcV now, bro. That's what we like to see. Let's progress. I want to watch this later. Wubby opened a $35,000 beta starter deck. I think the last one he got was fake. I got to see that one. Okay, so we're going progression series. Whoa! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Never bought Metazoo. I never leave outside the top. What does that mean? Previously. All right, folks. Okay, guys. So, I have a feeling you guys have already seen this episode. The majority of you guys have come from Joseph's stream. If you're joining me here today, you guys are going to get the inside look on the episode, right? We're going to be looking at my hand. We're going to see if we could have did a couple things differently. Yo, Fizzy, thanks for the 500 bits, bro. I only bought the Hidden Arsenal sets because I wanted to get my drip dice. I don't regret it. I don't know, man. Simo tells you buy the singles. Even the single dice, I think he'd stand behind it. My local card shop is sitting on full MSRP Soul Burning Volcano. I don't want to support them bad enough to pay $90 for a one-card set. That's the sad thing, bro. I already watched this, Nyhmnim. I'm going to leave. I didn't want you here anyways, Nitro Dark. Bye then, bro. But no, so that's like the problem, right? Is like, you can't, like, I want to support my OTS, but I don't want to pay $90 for a box that I can get for $40 online. And it's a really rough space for your local game store because they have to make money too. Like, it's just like, you can't tell them, hey, like, sell me this box for $40 because that's what it is online. Like, they maybe paid $60 for it, and they're just not going to lose money to sell it like that. I understand it. It's tough, but sometimes just supporting your LGS is better than buying online, right? Is this Metazoo post-mortem going to be up on YouTube later? I think I'll get Jeff to cut it up for the clip channel, or at least put it on there so you guys can check it out. It would be a nice clip if we could open up this too, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We got all day. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. I'll give you guys a little bit of insight. Last week, what did we end up playing against? We won last week, didn't we? We're a couple weeks ahead. Now, currently, we recorded today. I think today we just recorded Star Pack Arc 5 or Arc V. And it was a pretty good one today. I did not win last week. Well, here on. Let's find out. Let's do the recap. Let's see where we're at. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna banish a light.
Sorry, guys. Hold on. I have a better way to look at this. Beautiful. All right, now we're chilling. Yo, Doomwake. Last week was Card Death into... Oh, my God, bro. That is what we're about to see. Well, you know what? Let's experience it again together. Let me get hurt all again.
Light in the dark.
No way.
On Progression Series Season 2.
No! That is game. Oh, no! How did I lose this? How card destruction? Oh, my God. Every hand trap in the game! What the... All right, so you take 3, I take 2. Okay. Look at him. He's literally coming on screen right there, bro. I can't believe it. What a dirty freaking... I swear he cheated. He had to have, bro. This guy, man. I love what I Wish I Was Dead. I went into the I Wish I Was Dead stream today, by the way, guys. He went over and watched Prog today, too. But I Wish I Was Dead was talking about how for testing now, when he wants to test decks that he builds, he said he's just going to let his opponent just pick whatever cards they want in their hand. Because that's how playing against Alex Simo is, bro. He hand picks every hand, I swear.
Series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out.
How's the volume,
of 3,
by the way, Chad? Is it too loud, too soft?
A small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the... Yu-Gi-Oh!
Before we get into the episode, of course, I'm the voice of reason. I get to talk to Alex about ideas. He was floating something by me, and I tell him what I think because, like, I guess it's our series. But your guys' opinion is just as important as mine. So we had a dilemma coming up into this episode of the series. I want to know where your guys' head's at so I can tell him for the future what we should do. Today we did Star Pack Arc 5. Not a terrible set, but not one of the good ones. A lot of people end up like not enjoying these subsets because they don't do a lot of changes or they don't provide many like cards that would actually like shape up decks or anything. They're pretty non-consequential. Alex floated the idea by me today. He said, "Do you want to combine and do like the Star Pack as well as the next set, which is like Duelist Pack Battle City?" Which, guys, Battle City is I can't even, there's no words to describe how bad Battle City is. So like those are the next two sets. And he said, like, should we combine them and do them in one episode so we don't like have these bad sets sort of floating around, or do we split them up? I said to split them up because that's what we did before. Like we've already done the other Star Packs in their own episodes. I think we only skipped one Duelist Pack. So I said, let's just split them up and keep the way we've been doing. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think like we should combine them or should we keep them separate? A poll? Yeah, we could do a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm going to say it though, regardless of the result of this poll, nothing may change, but this is for the future. Somebody pointed it out in the way, the one thing I liked was they said it's like filler episodes. I think that's the way that I ended up phrasing it to him. I said like, oh, not every episode's going to be a fucking slammer, right? Like, obviously you're going to have some of them that are like not as impactful, but I like them because the ones that fucking suck, like maybe you can just play a completely new deck. Like you can show off a new strategy. Say, hey, we didn't pull anything for our current strategies that we've been rocking with, but check this out. This is something we've had a while ago that we haven't got the chance to try because we've been playing new stuff all the time.
This deck was really solid.
Goober, Badoober? What does that even mean, Kevin?
rocks,
What's up, bro?
brother.
Thanks for your tier 1, man. Welcome back, dude. Happy to have you, fella. Dude, how's Tekken been? I saw you've been playing a lot of the Tekken. Who were you playing with today? Somebody was coaching you? I have no idea who that fella is, bro. Play me in Tekken? You don't want that. I don't want that, bro. I don't want I get mad that I'm not good at fighting games. Is anybody else like that? Like, I get mad when I'm not good at something. I find I enjoy getting better at something, but I hate being bad at it. Like, if I can sit down on my own and practice tech scale and just, like, try to get better at it, like, I feel like that's pretty cool. But, like, if I just sit down and get murked, I'm, like, having an awful time, bro.
Definitely
Yo,
not
Mando,
saying,
my man, bro. 5 gifted tier 1s.
Yeah, he normally
Mando, are you
doesn't play
playing some
alternate all
Tekken?
the time,
He's got
right?
FGC in the name, bro. I am? Huge. I was watching Jen and Susu play Tekken, actually. It was really fun. I like some of the characters in Tekken. They have some really... I think that the last, like, even the Street Fighter characters, I really like some of the characters that, like, these games design. They're really fun to play, and they're really, like, they all feel, like, unique enough to, like, you have infinite options, right? I love it. Jen and Susu play? Jen loves Tekken. Jen is crazy in love with Tekken. She's not the greatest at it, but she really likes it. So that's all that matters, right? Think they'd crush me? No. No. All right, let's see these results. What do we see here? Wow, it looks like a lot of you guys are saying to combine it for the future. So I'll tell you what, I'll float that his way. If it comes down to it, I'll talk about combining episodes that maybe fucking suck. All right, let's get into this. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Progression Series Season 2. If If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code
If you learn
CMO5.
other fighters,
And
they often
clicking
have
the TCG
departures and
Player
rosters
affiliate
and
link
mechanics
before
that
you
make you feel
shop
your time
helps
investment
support
is
us to provide
depreciated.
you with more
I think that's a good thing, though. I feel like I think all mechanics shouldn't be universal among characters.
amazing content.
Power Rave, but with a stupidly long name that barely makes any sense, is an annoying to read out loud. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to go get me therapy. Dude, who comes up with these names? MBT and Nyhmnim's one boxer brief fueled night of passion. Who is... Thanks for your money, bro.
Why do I feel like we've been here before? Every single time it seems like Gage manages to tie the progression series, I end up winning the previous episode, and history is just going to continue to repeat itself eventually until one of us can pull ahead. And hopefully the wheel is going to allow us to do that. That episode was fucking crazy, by the way. So let's spin the wheel. Hopefully we're going to get something good this time
Yeah,
around,
Alex,
because
congrats
we
on
kinda
winning
need to
last
shake
week.
things
You
up a
got
bit here.
super
Let's see
lucky,
what
bro.
we
I
get.
think I earned that one. Let's see what he gets.
It's not going to shake things up, but honestly, I'm not going to complain.
Little
and I'll
super
tell you
action.
why.
Little
So
super
because we
action.
spun a super rare wild card for these side sets, we sort of just divide the slices differently, so that equates to a gold rare. So we can't take any of the premium gold rares or the gold secret rares, but honestly, we don't want any of those.
Honestly,
anyway.
good
What we
dodge
do
for us.
want
However, this set is packed full of some good stuff that he could take.
is a nice copy of Foolish.
Oh, this is funny. I remember that. He takes Foolish Burial for his premium gold 2 choice. What do you guys think? Is that a good choice? Yay or nay? Let me get some answers in chat. Because I'm about to blow your mind, bro. Decides to take a Foolish Burial.
Because this card has eluded us for the last like 5,000 episodes, and so we are finally going to lock this in the collection. And let's throw it on over to Gage. So we can
Nay,
take all
you're
that
right. It's a terrible choice.
These
It's
set
actually
World
probably the
Super
worst choice he could
Stars.
pick because Foolish Burial gets reprinted in Duels Pack Battle City in like 3 sets. And it's a rare. Like a guaranteed pull from the set. So, awful choice, Alex. You're dumb. Get smart. I have got to learn my lesson. I can't keep taking that Dragon Ruler deck to play. It just can't win games. That's true. I don't know what the deal is. Every time we get new cards, the deck should get better, right, in theory, but that doesn't pan out. My win and loss record just happens to get worse. I still feel like the deck's really good. Like, I misplayed a couple times. I think Alex got lucky again, right? Let's just say that. We'll bring that deck back again in the future, but today we have to look at World Superstars, released April 16th, 2015. This set was actually monumental to have announced at the time. OCG
Bro, I
exclusive
don't remember
cards is
what I
not a
even
new
said
thing.
for
They've
this
been
year.
around
I'm
for a
kind of
super
just
long
watching
time,
this like you
almost as
guys
long
are.
as
I
they've
haven't.
been around.
I don't
There
even
was a
remember
time
what
in
I said.
Yu-Gi-Oh's history where it was almost unfathomable that we would ever get all of the OCG import cards. in
Oh
time.
yeah, okay. Well, I talked about it in the episode. I'll give you a pretty debrief so we can go past this real quick. World Superstars was super cool back in the day because we had gone to a point in Yu-Gi-Oh where there was a lot of imports, both OCG imports and like just OCG like exclusive cards that we had never gotten. And the only place that we could get them, they were slotted into like core sets. You would get a couple every core set. But the list had just become so overbearing that it was just like accepted amongst everybody that we would like never get these cards. Like, oh my god, this is going to take too long. Like we'll actually legitimately never have these cards in our hand. Or by the time we get them, they'll be way too bad. Yo, RJ, welcome to stream, fella. Hope yours was good today. Always good to see RJ. Dude, I would raid RJ all the time if I could, but we stream at like literally the exact polar opposite times. Right. So yeah, World Superstars, 6 set to come out at the time. Everybody was really excited about it. There were some really cool cards in it that made it really exciting at the time too. Like Galaxy Soldier was sick. Stick Chair, Scepter, and Sovereignty were awesome for the format at the time. These are really great cards. Timely matter. Everything all around the sun. These cards were just
Never Disc was one that was
in the TCG. And then the
bad
set World
in World
actually
Superstars
broke
because it was
that
way too
barrier,
late.
and in theory, at the time we were being able to this one allows you to attach at least in the
Stop
set,
yapping, Gage! Oh my god, bro.
I have 3 of them. Let's see
All
if
right,
can
so we
put
got the
anything
Astral Packs
decent
as
out
our
of it.
pity
Please,
pack.
I don't have much hope. Beast is like all
Gruesome
right.
Goo!
Super. Another King of the Skull Servants. I think that's like my 8th. And then the Gruesome Goo, bro. Slime Boss, it's definitely tougher than it looks. I'd believe it. Oh shit, a second Big Eye in the second pack. I don't think I've ever had opportunity
Cool that we got another Big Eye. I don't think it ever comes up that we need a second one, though.
to make more than one of them, but it's cool to see it in the collection, I guess. Why not? Last pack, anything big?
Whoa. Oh, another ult.
That's what I call it in bed. The gruesome goo.
Lucky. Trap tricks, trap hole night.
Oh, I got. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I got 2 ultis in these, bro. That's hella lucky, dude. When's the last time you guys pulled an ulti from your OTS packs? I pulled an ulti enemy controller. It's a little clip in a vlog that I'm working on. I kind of went nuts. I was like super excited. It's been so long since I pulled an ultimate rare. I pulled the econ. I was like, wow, let's go.
Cards, not that good, but the luck, it's there. Hopefully we can transfer that into today's opening. Something I
Pulled
didn't
econ and
notice that's
Kurikari
not
these
on the
last 2
card thing
locals.
here
Wow,
is
must be
we
nice to be
also
Kevin.
reprinted
Must
the
be nice to
replica
be
cards
Distant
from the World
Coder.
Championship this year. The Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Dark Magician. Maybe it doesn't give us the opportunity.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I did point that out. The replica Dark Magician and replica Blue Eyes were in the set. They're not pullable in the opening. I don't get it. I don't know why. I mean, they're match winners. They're not like actual playable cards, anyways. But I just thought that was funny.
Pull them, but they were in this set. I mean, it's probably best if we can't pull them, right? Because you literally can't play them anyways. They're match winners. All right, 24 packs, World Superstars. Looking for some sticks, some chairs. Please, let's see what we get.
24 packs of World Superstars coming right up. Actually, a lot of pretty decent.
Last
new
month,
cards
pulled a
that I'm
Rhino.
excited
Isn't
to
Rhino
pull
like
if we do
$15
pull them,
for an
of course.
ultimate
Let's
rare?
flip up the first pack, and holy crap, that is none of the cards.
Plankton.
Okay, there we go. Thousand Blades is a very sick card. I believe we don't get access to the Clown Engine until, I want to say it's Clash of Rebellion.
He's
the
right.
set that
Wow,
that
Alex, a
card is
brainiac,
from,
bro.
But in any case, Thousand Blades is still a fantastic
Yeah.
card nonetheless for when we do.
Thousand
get to that
Blade's
point.
super interesting.
Thousand
It's like
Boxer
one of the
Nova
2
Kaiser
pieces
is
to
very
Clown
funny.
Blade
We do
Turbo.
still have like Boxer as an
Which I don't
option,
even think
but
was
I don't
particularly
even know
good
if we care about Nova
deck.
Kaiser, to be
I think it was.
honest.
I think it
You
was
know
barely
what?
good for like a
Nova
month.
Kaiser's actually not bad. Maybe we do play Boxer. Galaxy Soldier is one of the prime cards
Soldier's
that we were
crazy,
looking to
though.
get out of here. So we get 1 Prismatic Secret and 4.
I want to make
Super
this go a
Rare
little bit
cards,
faster,
but,
guys. I hope you don't mind. We're gonna do 1.25.
Unfortunately,
I
we need
think.
multiple Galaxy Soldiers if we want to play any. So we have 1. At bare minimum, we could get away with playing 2, but 3 would be the most ideal circumstance. Oh, now these are some interesting cards. Utopic Future is actually a fantastic card of being able to out very weird situational things. So happy to pick one of those up. Gaga Samurai. though,
Utopic
also-
Future isn't actually good. It became better when we got Draco Future like years later, but it was an interesting card at the time.
A decent card because it's sort of just like a finisher for rank 4s that isn't like specifically warrior based. Like Blade Armor Ninja requires you to play warriors. Gaga Samurai doesn't care, so this is a way we can just get 3,800 damage in out of nowhere. So that'll definitely make it in the cut in some rank 4 decks. Also Heraldry Patriarch. The Heraldics actually receive a decent amount of support in this set. I don't know if it's playable considering like the cards we've pulled.
The
prior,
Heraldics
but it's
were
something to
again
think
one of
about.
those
This card's
things where it
actually
was
quite fun.
unfortunately just
There
too
we
little
go,
too
the
late.
Assault Halberd. Thankfully, this card's a super. This is definitely one of the best cards in the set for sure.
It is.
Being able to
Halberder's
just, like,
nice.
special summon it if your opponent controls a monster and you don't. So it's like a lower attack value Cyber Dragon. But what's neat is that if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you get to add a heroic card from your deck to your hand. So this is sort of the foundation of Clown Blade, but obviously we have the blade part and we're missing the clowns.
All right, off the bat, nothing too good. High Five the Sky is a gimmick and a half. Plankton. Tachyon Transmigration. I don't think this card is good. It's like a counter trap if you have a Galaxy Eyes monster. I mean, it's obviously a counter trap, but I mean like a Judgment, right? You get some like pretty neat Galaxy cards in the set, but nothing to like build a deck out of, you know? Galaxy Soldier. That's one of the good ones you want.
Look at
to
him,
see.
the
Galaxy
man,
is solid.
soldier, bro.
Or something like that. And it just like reads the best out of all of them, right? Like send another light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special it, and then add any Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. Any monster, sorry. It's a level 5. It's got a lot going for it.
Has anybody actually played against a pure
And then, like,
Galaxy
Assault
deck
Halberd, too.
before?
Hey, I'm
Oh,
like,
we
come on,
did. We
Never
did on stream the
talk
other
a
day,
little bit
funny
about
enough.
Never
I forgot
Disc
about that.
Legacy. If
The
only
other
Never
day, it was
released
probably
maybe
like
a
2
year
months
ago,
ago
then
or
we could
something.
have actually seen some Chronomaly tops, but nope. Didn't happen. Oh, there's Wrong Mini ad. I hate this card, bro. Oh my god, I hate this card. It's going to be legal for us, but there's definitely not going to be a way where we can abuse this in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. There's some very niche interactions with cards like, I think, like Bamboozling Gossip Shadow.
Did you
is
see
one
they
of
dropped the
like,
ban
you
list for the
use to put
TCG
more
Master
material
Duel
underneath
event?
this thing after you summoned it. I don't know
No,
why
I
they
mean,
like
is there
that.
anything
Yu-Gi-Oh!
different from the
There's
current
just a lot of,
TCG
like,
list?
weirdly worded cards. Like I remember Azathoth was one that you just couldn't respond to. It was like an aura effect or something like that. I got an idea. Let's just stop releasing degenerate cards. Even if they seem hard to summon, like we found out Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, they'll find a way.
Also, Batlin Boxer Shadow. I remember when everyone thought this was going to make Batlin Boxer like the next tier 1 deck, and to no one's surprise, it did not. Blaze Man's not the worst card. It really requires us to actually have something to do with it, but you know, it's not.
Did they
terribly
ban
hard.
Maxi?
Second copy of Assault Halberd. I would like to get 3 just because that's a nice card to have a playset of, and honestly, you know, we're looking okay. I want some of the higher end secret rares, but we only get 1 per pack, so you know, it is what it is. Speaking
Yeah,
of the
no,
higher
see, I
end,
don't know
Star
why they
Seraph's
wouldn't have banned the
Scepter and
bug.
Star Seraph's debut in the set, and these cards are
Dragoon
crazy.
banned, though?
Being
I don't
able
think
to
anybody
just
cares,
summon
right?
multiple
Did
bodies
anybody
and
want to
build is
actually...
good.
Oh, wait,
The
we
fact
don't
that
have
you
Verde
get
and
a card
Icon,
and
though.
draw
Why
a
do you
card
care
and
if
pair it with
Dragoon's
Sovereign?
banned then?
Obviously, Star Seraph Shadal was a deck during this time. I don't know if we're going to pull, like, enough pieces to make anything with this, but, you know, there could be something here. Well, there's back-to-back Scepters. Now we just need some Sovereigns, and we might be able to make something work.
Numeral Hunter. I always thought this guy. Look at this artwork.
The
What a
entire
badass.
sub is in
Not
an
a great card.
uproar? Over what? Like, is it really, like, did they fuck something up? Another Galaxy Soldier, a second one popping up is awesome. Like I said, once we get around to Breakers of Shadows.
Two Galaxy Soldier, by the way. Crazy.
Having a pair of them is really good because it can search itself. Oh, a third one. I'm happy to complete the set. I actually think that might be as good as it gets besides seeing Scepter and Sovereignty, which I have not seen one of either of those guys yet, and I don't think I'm going to get this lucky deep in.
I cannot make this up. Scepter into Sovereignty. Okay, well, I was just about to say we're at the halfway point of opening packs.
Yeah, Alex's package is looking pretty good. He had a stick, two sticks and a chair. That's really good.
Sets of all of them, obviously.
The stick chair package was something that I was like, I definitely can't pull enough to make that worth it. Like, you have to pull extremely lucky to be able to do that.
But I'm not going to complain. What the fuck is Scepter into Sovereignty? I can't write this shit, I swear. If this is a Scepter or a Sovereignty, I'm actually just okay. I was about to say this looked like Sovereignty for a second, so I almost just like quit out of this. But okay, this pack sucks.
Okay, two sticks and two chairs. He's doing pretty good though.
And we pulled it, which is not a bad thing necessarily for us because this card is very broken. But we need to actually find a deck that can summon 5 level 4s onto the field, 5 level 4 warriors specifically. And for anyone who watched History of Jank, you know that during this time, Rongo was not it. 3
He was not able to, nope, not until the bamboozling Gossip Shadow came around, bro. There he goes. He has all the sticks and chairs, though. His package is crazy, actually.
Like rank 4 Exceeds
I remember this. He was telling me about it. Yeah, 3 sticks and 2 chairs.
You can stop now.
Two sticks, 3 chairs. That's
Stop
better.
it! I actually really liked the Heraldic Beast back in the day. I really wish these did more. This card was awesome.
Dude, look at that. I have 5 Galaxy Soldiers in my collection. Why do I have 5 Galaxy Soldiers?
Amphis Bana was an extender. Discard another Heraldic Beast. You could summon it from hand. Make a gain attack, but that's not the important part. It was level 4 extender. Pretty neat at the time. All right, last 2 packs. Anything big in the close? Penetrum.
When did Infinity come out? It came out Breakers of Shadows, which I think that's 2016.
Scepter with no chairs. That was, besides Scales, that's the only Star Seraph card I had. Unlucky, but I think you gotta get, like, super duper lucky to be able to pull multiples of any of those cards here. If I had to pull dupes of anything, though, having a couple Galaxy Soldiers in the collection feels pretty good to me. I'll put the whole playset of Galaxy Soldiers into the collection. Let's see what we can build today.
Didn't I get Utopic Future and Samurai in the same pack, like, 10 packs ago?
You did, Alex. Crazy.
And Neberdisc is in this set. We only have 4 packs to go.
Where are we in Prog right now? We're about to finish up the opening.
Probably off the table, but Neberdisc is a strong card. All right, only a few packs left. Please, show me the 3rd copy of Scepter in the last 3. That would just be the perfect way to round out this opening. That is not Scepter. Anything else in here relevant? Doesn't look like it. 2 packs left. Earth-shattering event. I think we're good on all the rest of these cards. That may be our first Naturia Gaius trio.
Year-wise, I think this is 2015 we've been opening right now.
Scepter. Oh, Galaxy Soldier's pretty good, though, because we only pulled 1, so we actually have Galaxy Soldiers for decks later on. Sick. Okay, we could probably...
Wow, Alex pulled really good, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think I got creamed in the opening. He got 2 Soldiers, 2 Scepters, 3 Sovereignty. That's, like, super crazy. And in a Blaze Man, too. He's got the Blaze Man as well. I pulled 5 Galaxy Soldiers. Let's go.
3 Sovereignty and Prog, honestly. Like, our decks are, like, low enough power level that it's probably doable. We also got a couple copies of Scale, and I have to look at the other Star Seraph support if it either came out before or after. We're going to keep this, though. I don't think there's, like, anything else I was really looking for out of here, so let's just add it to the collection, and let's get to building.
Bring in something completely
different.
different.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what we played today, guys. Rather than let Gage explain it, I will just explain it, because my name is also Gage. This is the deck that we decided to bring. We brought Ghost Trick Monarch, a creation of I Wish I Was Dead. This deck is slick, bro. It is polar opposite of some of the strategies that we've been bringing to the table before. We ended up seeing a lot of combo decks that were a lot of fun to play. Things like Rescue Cat, a lot of Dragon Ruler variants. They've been a lot of fun to play. I like playing like the all-out balls of the wall decks because I like throwing cards around. It's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a lot of fun, right? But this one I decided to slow it down, just completely flip it on 180. And I Wish I Was Dead cooked up this crazy list. All this does is it plays off of Alex putting cards on the table. We're going to eat them up with cards like Monarch Stormforth or Soul Exchange and turn them into cards that get us advantage. Either that be a good Monarch like Caius or Ryza, or, you know, some matchups, just summoning a Vanity's Fiend closes the game on the spot. So pairing that with March of the Monarchs, there is literally no out to a lot of the monsters that you contribute summon. Power Duality becomes like the best card in the deck because we're not doing any special summoning anyways. And this deck can outlast a lot of like really big pushes in the battle phase due to things like Battle Fader. Also, there's hand traps like Ghost Trick Jack Frost, which is extremely good as well. It's a Book of Moon and it special summons itself, so it's also material. Spectre allows you to keep a monster on board and replaces itself. And then Mary also gets you to your Zhangxi, which is that whole loop. Also notable, Gore's the Emissary of Darkness is at 3 now. And this deck plays no back row to be able to account for that. We can tribute summon it with a Monarch Stormforth or Soul Exchange if we need to take one of Alex's monsters out. Or if we just special summon it, it's really fucking annoying to deal with. Our side deck is pretty well equipped to be able to
Historically good back row, some Dark Holes, some Mobiuses to take care of some more back row centric matchups. Light and Darkness Dragon is a good double tribute over Vanity's Ruler if it ends up not being good. I think there's a lot of scenarios where Vanity's Ruler actually looks pretty bad, but really easy side deck options here with those cards. So it's pretty good. I like it. I think it was a complete, like I said, polar opposite strategy of what had been taken to the table before, and I think it would be able to perform pretty well. Different to the table this time. Special stuff. Alex, yappy boy Alex here. I'll just go through it real quick. He brought his own version of like Clown Blade, sort of like a hat deck. Again, this is still preemptive enough to where Clown Blade like isn't a real thing. We're missing all the perform mages. But it takes kind of like some hints like playing Thousand Blades and Assault Halberder, which were present in those decks before. His strategy is going to be trying to focus on getting some rank 4s down and getting some value off of cards like Murmillo, maybe looping it with Dianade to pop spells or traps. It's not bad. Like, his deck looks super solid. His hand package still looks pretty sad, I'm not going to lie. Like, the 3 fire, 1 ice is not ideal, but he keeps trying to yam it, make it work. So, again, surface level, it doesn't look that bad. Only thing is super questionable is I don't know why he's playing Mathematician. No, I know why he's playing Mathematician. He's playing it so he can dump Murmillo and then summon it back with Dianea. I don't know if that's good enough to play the Mathematician. I think I would have rather played something else, right? I don't know if anyone pointed out, but some Ghost Tricks can't be normal summoned unless other Ghost Tricks on the field. Oh yeah, well, I mean, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the gameplay. There were some misplays I obviously made, but it's learning it, right? Yeah. No, his deck looks solid, though. It looks good. Like, one thing that I always tell Alex is that I as much as I get my decks built for me, or, like, I try to, like, I don't have, like, that much of involvement in building my decks, I respect the hell out of Alex taking the time to build his decks himself. Again, he's been offered help. I've offered to help him or get people to help him. There's been, like, some times that he's fallen in some really deep lose streaks, and, like, I've just been like, hey, if you need a creative idea, I Wish I Was Dead would be happy to help you out too, right? Like, just get your ideas flowing. But one thing he says is he always enjoys building his own decks. So, hey, more power to him, dude. Sometimes he cooks up something good. This one's all right. It's a good deck. Yeah, obviously there's some things, though, that are really favorable for us in the game one here. Cards like Black Horn of Heaven, Trap Hole Nightmare. These cards don't do anything. MST's not going to do anything against us either. So, yeah, looks pretty good for us.
It's pretty minor, all things considered. Actually kind of adds a bit more aggression to the deck and allows us to get in for a lot of damage, especially for piercing, because Assault Halberd does, funny enough, have piercing. The Thousand Blades being able to recur itself actually gives Samurai, again, a way for us to be able to close.
We'll just get into the game here.
Straightforward, nothing too crazy with our deck. Let's see what happens. So let's not make you wait.
Let me go to Dueling Book, and I will pull up my perspective of it, if I can find it. I'm going to be honest, I might not be able to find this game anymore, because I've been playing so much offline that I think it might just be buried in the records. Unrated matches. No, here we go. No, I found it. I think it's this one. Oh no, this is Edison testing. Pretty funny, bro, if we play that. A lot of testing here. Battery Man Dragon Ore. That was last week, yeah? Okay, so I'm close. I found it. Okay, cool. Okay.
Any longer, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Well, Gage, here we find ourselves once again. We were tied, and then I took the lead, and so now we get to play this dance once again. How you feeling about World Superstars, my friend? Interesting set, all things considered.
Oh, yeah. World Class set. I remember this set coming out was a big deal because if you remember at the time, I don't know why does my camera look so weird here? I sit in the center. I'm not like stupid, bro. I sit in the center of my camera. I wonder why. Why is it so damn stretched out over here? What's the point? Like OCG imports, some of them just felt like unattainable because of how little we got like every set. I think we got maybe 3 OCG imports or something like that every core set, and we were like 100. Hey, Gage, off the stream, but I gotta go to work.
When would we ever get these
Take it
cards
easy,
like
my man.
this?
Thanks for
And then they
tuning
gave
in.
us
Thanks for
the
hanging out
World
with us.
Superstars, which was cards that we never got before. Some of them too little, too late. What do you think?
Unfortunately, yeah, cards like Neberdisc and such, like, they're still, like, okay cards if you're playing, like, Rogue during this time, I would say, but obviously if you look at it in context of the meta with, like, Necros and BA and shit and all these other decks, yeah, I think...
We're gonna check out the Master tryout day?
If
Was that for
these
this?
cards
Not
came out,
for
like, a year or
today.
two
That
ago,
might be a
these would've
different
been,
day.
like,
then.
meta decks probably for the time, which is crazy to think, like, how differently you could have been had we gotten the card rules, like, in the proper order, but I do like World Superstars a lot. I think it adds a lot of really...
Joseph said your camera keeps going higher and higher, bit by bit, each Prog episode. So, no, I'm willing to say it doesn't, because I keep this thing in the same fucking place. But also, I know where it sits. I actually think it gets lower for some reason. I try to keep it, like, above my waist here. I noticed that, like, I'm sitting down and, like, my waist is kind of in shot here, which I really, really hate. I wish I was able to point this up more. But unfortunately, if I point it up more, I think it just ends up looking more empty. I hate that you can, like, see my floor and, like, the mess over there. But, like, I feel like this is the best angle I have. I've considered moving this camera to, like, over bros in his PJs. Yeah, I'm comfortable. What of it, bro? What of it? Say something else. Say something else. I'm the coziest guy on Twitch.tv right now. But I'm thinking about moving this, like, somewhere else. Like, I don't know where to put it, though. I really don't. I move your camera up by 1 millimeter every week at an undisclosed time. That massive dong needs to be comfy. I'm just saying, bro, when I release optimal PJ pants in 2024, they will sell out because I will be the best model. I will wear them every day on stream. I really want to do optimal PJs. I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about, like, having the little optimal goat on there. You know, spread out in like a pattern. I thought that would look pretty nice. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just some ideas.
Really neat cards, and maybe we'll get to see some of those cards today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you brought to the table today, man. Let's get dueling.
All right, let's shout the patron. It's Simo Cheats at RPS. Thank you for the support.
I think we're pretty even. I don't know if I could.
I rolled this on the die. I don't even know if you can see that. On the
You guys want to hear something that I realized today? It's going to show up on the episode that we filmed today, but I found this out just the other day in testing. I've started... I think I guaranteed hit scissors here, right? No, I've been switching it up. So I used to, every episode, I would hit scissors. Just instinctively hit scissors as my RPS. And if you played me on ladder or anywhere else, I would instinctively do scissors all the time. I was playing like last night off stream, and I was losing RPSs back to back to back. Slaughtered for it. And I thought, I was like, man, have people caught on? Have they watched enough progression series to know I always lead with scissors? All I'm saying is I started playing rock first, and I've been crushing it in the RPS segment. I've been crushing it, bro. All I'm saying is I've switched up my game plan, and I've been demolishing. So, who's to say? Who's to say?
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Do it again.
Here we go, Gage. Oh, no.
Okay.
Here we go. It's last
Still
season
jealous
also,
of your
not last season.
Valkyrie crew neck?
Oh my God,
She
no, no,
released a
no.
hoodie
gotta
the
pick
other day,
something
and I
else.
didn't get one, and I'm
Okay,
regretting
you
it
did pick-
because the
you
hoodie
literally
looks
did
so
pick
sick.
something
I did.
else in
That was
hoodie
a
looks so
curveball
sick.
there. Okay. Alex, this is going to look weird.
Okay.
And I hate to make it look weird, bro. I'm going to opt to go second.
Yeah.
Really?
So we're going to opt to go second with our deck because playing off of cards like Soul X and Monarch Stormforth is very, very powerful. We look at the opening grip, and it looks like that's almost exactly what we were looking at, right? Like the exact same scenario we wanted. We have Pot of Duality to get us into a Monarch. We have the Soul X. Huge, huge swing to start of the turn. And he doesn't know what we're playing, right? Like, he doesn't know yet. So, let's see how Alex behaves going first.
I know it looks weird.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, bro. Let me see what you got.
Well, now I'm terrified that you're opting to go second. What are we cooking if you're going second? I mean, like, Battery Man, if you go second, like, it could be that. Anyway, we'll go draw standby main. I have Pot of Duality.
Okay.
You know, this card's, like, glued to my hand when I have it.
Oh, Cloud.
Now you get to see what I'm cooking a
This
bit
is a
here,
rank 4 type
unfortunately.
deck? I don't know. Cloud
Yeah,
Blade?
maybe.
Maybe? What the heck?
Maybe. We'll take this breakthrough skill.
Okay. Oh, wow. So you gotta have
That ice
Now you
Hand
told
is
us you're hitting
gonna
rock all the time. People are going to start playing paper against you?
Skill then, too. Okay.
All right, well,
It's
I'll
not
change it
bad.
up again. I'll be ahead of the
It's not
curve,
bad.
bro. Back to scissors.
And,
It's
we're
over.
just gonna go ahead and just set the fort. We're gonna set 1, 2, 3, 4, and throw back to you.
Bro,
Oh, boy.
not
All
having,
right, I'll
let me
draw
tell
for
you, not having Heavy Storm or Feather Duster in a format is so good. It is so good. Bro, on Edison, I've been getting gobbled up. I've been respecting it a lot less, I will say. I've been just sometimes throwing down the cards. I'm like, if you have it, you have it. But, oh god, that card is so irritating.
Turn.
All right, what did we draw into? Let's double check. Oh my god. Oh my god. The March of the Monarchs. Fascinating card off the top two. Now this pot of duality, we see 3 more cards. We just have to see a tribute, and we're like winning.
Back row, your favorite, buddy.
Main. Am I good to go to the main phase?
You are.
All right, bro. You know what? I liked your duality so much. I got one myself. I'll play it.
Okay.
Let's see what we got off the top. Whoa!
There he is, the
look at
Vanity's
that.
Fiend. That's our one tribute guy we're looking for, right? And now, like, we thinking, like, at this point, like, March of the Monarchs plus tribute beats most anything. Like, any targeting things, like, BTH's Destruction, Dimensional Prison is targeting, like, almost every out that Alex would have, like, March plus tribute beats it. So I'm feeling super good right now. Only, like, things like Warning Judgment out.
What's going on?
Well, Vanity's Fiend still charge Spectre. Those are pretty cool. I am going to take the Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah, we needed a tribute.
I feel like these 3 cards don't belong in a deck together.
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
Am
They seem pretty
I gonna get
anti-synergetic.
Stormforth for Vanity's Fiend? Is that what's coming next?
Something like that, bro. I'm gonna start with March of the Monarchs, bro.
Oh no!
Yeah, can't
this
target
is
these
bad.
bugs.
Yeah, his whole set,
Artifacts,
his
and,
entire back row is
I
targeting,
don't even
by
gotta
the
see
way.
what the monster is. I'll just
And I get
sack
rid
it.
of the Fire
That's
Hand, the most
insane. That would've
efficient
been a
way to
great
out it.
outcome.
Huge,
Oh,
bro.
Fire Hand.
Stop! Look,
Big
Vanity's
fiend.
Does he stick?
Clean. He sticks.
Okay, I got no battle phase this turn, but Alex, cards like Dimensional Prison, I am not worried about them. Not with the March on the field. You can't even. Oh, bro, you cannot even.
Fire Hand wouldn't even out it.
Yeah, you can't even.
He should have compulsed his own hand here. I disagree. That doesn't do anything. About any response to Solax. No, wait, that's awesome. That would be crazy. Yeah, if he actually compulsed here, my turn ends. And I wasted a soul exchange. Yeah, okay, no, that's definitely favorable of him to do that then. Why didn't he do that, Alex? Why are you so bad at the game,
But
bro?
another one to
Wow.
take care of this. You have to have like
Mm-hmm.
the ice hand. You got to be regretting putting that back in the deck now, huh? Can't even break through skillet. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna just pass to you with Vanity's Fiend on the field.
Yikes.
And see, that
This
card's
is,
terrible. That card literally does nothing against my deck.
Might get cooked here. This is scary. I'm gonna set one and just
I
pass.
don't even think I care. I'm gonna draw. Standby phase. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Maybe I am a little scared, Alex. The only thing I'd be really worried about would be like a Mirror Force. That card's at like.
Why? Tribute summon monsters can't be destroyed by card effects with March up gauge. Come on.
Oh. Okay. You don't want.
Let me see what I drew into. I actually don't know. Oh, another Solax. Okay, so yeah, I obviously don't have anything to tribute off right now, but we're in such a commanding position. We're literally crushing right now. We know that these 3 back row don't interact with Vanity's Fiend, and anything he's drawing off the top is probably just going to get eaten up by it. So, cool.
What, Alex? I read the last.
Did you read any of the Ghost Trick cards for this episode? Yes! God, everybody acts like you get one thing wrong, and then all of a sudden you just never, you have no idea what your cards fucking do, bro.
Part of it where you can't target them. And I think if you
Yeah,
go back
it's
to, I
both.
think if you go back to the deck profile, I didn't even bring up the fact that they were like they can't be destroyed. I just forgot about
Oh
that
my
part.
God.
So, thanks for informing me our card was better than I thought it was. I'll go battle phase for 24.
I'll take 24.
Yeah, I bet you will. I'll go main 2. I'll set a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'll pass. Go ahead.
That's
Draw,
such
standby,
Jiangxi,
main.
I think. Yeah, it is.
Well, what? I guess it. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm gonna run out Heroic Champion Assault Help.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
It's just really unfortunate.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, at this case, I'd love to talk more, but there's really nothing Alex can do. All of his back row are completely locked out of this March lock here, and then this is just going to attack into
Some new
Jiangxi.
cards, so
I'm
let's
going to
see
get
what
a
happens.
search, and then I'm going to tribute
It
next
is
turn
Ghost
for
Trick
another
Jiangxi.
guy, and then
It
win
is
the game.
Jiangxi. I saw the Spectre, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe. I wanted to try to at least maybe get some piercing in here and get a plus, but that's not gonna be the case. You get the effect here, I believe,
Yes, I
don't
do.
you?
It flips face up, and then I get to add a Ghost Trick monster whose level is less than or equal to the Ghost Trick monsters I control. So it's got to be a level 1. I guess.
Sure. And that's for 6. Sure.
I'll go main 2. I will set another card, and I'll pass my turn. Go ahead.
All right.
I don't even know what that is. What did I end up setting? Another Jiangxi? Did I draw another one or something?
Stand by main. Well, you know, it worked so well the first time. Let's try again.
This one does get over, bro. It was the Mary. I just ended
Okay.
up setting it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so
I
you're
just
gonna
didn't
take
want
two.
to.
Oh, it
because
does
Halberd
piercing.
does have
You're right.
piercing. And I do get the effect as well, so I get to add Thousand Blades.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Damn, I just shouldn't have even
It'd be cool if I could, you know, special
Yeah, well,
summon something.
you imagine, right?
You know, if only there was a card on the field that was preventing me from special summoning anything. But, you know, Halberd's a decent card. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Stand by main. 1,000 blades in hand. You have not activated a single face down. Okay. So this is a play where a lot of people pointed out that I had lethal or something. I draw into Caius here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Obviously, we're crushing it still. None of these back row interact with me. I don't think there's a lethal line here besides like the one that I go for, which is Caius Tribute, BrainCon take. I think a lot of people, this is where I pointed out that a lot of people are like, did he know what his cards actually did? I don't flip down the Jiangxi here, and I don't flip it back up for another card. It is literally a free card here. Did I forget that Jiangxi could flip itself down? Yes. Does it matter? No. So it's all right. Still pretty good, though. Speller trap against me, yeah, dude.
I wonder why.
But no, there's no lethal line here, right? It's going to be Tribute for Caius. Just get rid of one of these back row because why not? Because I'm going to BrainCon for hopefully game. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do this. I'm going to Tribute Ghost Trick Jiangxi for Caius the Shadow Monarch. And I'm going to use his effect.
Sure.
I'll clear this back row.
Sure. Is Strap Trick Strap
Okay.
Nightmare? Doesn't really do much against Tribute
It doesn't.
summons.
Would you go figure? I'm going to Brain Control, and I'll try to take your Assault Halberd.
48. I'm
Yes,
dead.
okay.
All right. Game
I was
two.
like, he just really hates Obviously, he could have compulsed his Heroic Challenger. BrainCon and banish your own Jiangxi, or Caius can't. BrainCon 24-18. That's short still, I think. 42. No, that's lethal. You're right. No, that's also. Oh, no, wait. You know what it is? You can't do that play because Caius can't target himself. Oh, but Caius can target Jiangxi, though. You're right. Attack. Yeah, okay, that would have been a funny lethal line, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, no, you guys are right. Okay, that actually, wow, good observation there. That was the way to end the turn here. I think I spent, like, funny enough, a solid 5 minutes on this turn here. I was sitting here, and I was putting through all the, like, the scenarios of, like, brain conning something, and then what if I run into something? How would it affect my lineup for game? And I really didn't think I had a way to just attack for game or get in there. But now you guys bring it up, that's a really good one, actually. Banish my Jiangxi. I did consider the Caius. I was like, oh, I can Caius banish himself, right? And no, you can't, because this can't target it. Neither player can target them with card effects. That even considers just this. So, yeah, I was sitting here for a while thinking that. But yeah, he could have obviously lived a turn by compulsing his own Assault Halberder, but I do not blame Alex for conceding here, because he's in a really shitty spot, and I'm kind of just bullying him, so. Respecting the hell out of, like,
Christ.
the most weirdest back row. I was like, I gotta find a way to...
When you have
And also, you look at his deck, what out is he going to have, right? What's he going to realistically draw to get him out of that scenario?
Of all things,
I
by
was
the
like,
way.
there's got to be a line for game. That makes the most sense. I couldn't figure. Oh, man, dude. All right. I made it way harder than that.
I gotta be honest with you, Gage. There were a handful of decks I thought that you might bring to the table today. This was not even on my radar. This was like the furthest
Literally?
thing.
Dude, I think I said exactly that. I was like, there's no way he expects me after
Warning
playing
doesn't get him out of it. He's
combo,
low on life.
Rescue Cat with Dragon Rollers and every variant under the sun.
Yeah.
Another combo.
Again, guys, I want to point out, we talked a lot about Metazoo today. If you're still from the MBT stream and you want to experience some Metazoo together, you can also walk away, chat. One of you guys can walk away with the Smokey the Bear promo card, bro. If we get our sub goal today, we'll be opening this together. I'll be giving away the Smokey the Bear promo. We'll get a little look at the Metazoo, bro. I know you guys want to check it out, bro. I know you guys want to check it out. deck that he would expect me to pivot 180 to taking his monsters to do a measly tribute summon. There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it panned out exactly how I pictured it game 1 here.
Not happy about that. I gotta be honest with you. I actually think I want to go second for the extra card and for the first battle phase.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. It
I
sucks
don't
because you have the
blame
ghost trick stuff though, so it's sort of like, you know, that.
Okay, this is game 2. Alex opens up. All right, he opens up like Torrential Bottomless. Those are solid. Fire Hand's pretty cool too.
Balances out in a weird
He
way.
did
50
opt to go
balances.
first though, which is like a little bit like not heads up, right? Like he just realized, like he saw me go second, but he's running it back down mid again just by going first and hoping he can set up something that like maybe like counteracts my deck. Did we do the Metazoo autopsy yet? We did. We did the whole thing already. Let's see what our opener is. He went second. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Well then, fine. No. Look, I mean, unless I literally did nothing for my turn 1. Maybe that is what I just did. Oh, it is. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Wow. So he did end up going second. Alex, never mind. Reroute it. He makes the high caliber play. He says, like, you know what? Like, why would I opt to go first when you don't have much going on, right? Realistically, I do have some decent turn 1 plays. If I can just shed a Shang-Chi, like that gets out and everything. It also, you know, gets me tribute fodder if I wasn't going to see something like Stormforth or Exchange. So him allowing me to go first, it's heads up in the fact that my deck primarily probably wants to go second, but I still have a lot of really great options going first. Unfortunately, we saw none of those. This hand is going second, literally, like only going second. So we have some great plays as soon as he takes initiative and starts putting cards on the table. Stormforth into Caius, Stormforth into Fiend, Stormforth into Ryza. These are all good cards, all good plays to be start taking down the board a little bit here. So turn 1, nothing we can do. We pass it over to him, and then he decides to open his turn by going off Murmillo. Did he draw that for turn? He did. There's a thinker, Alex. Jeez, bro, I've just got so many options.
Do
in
you?
this turn 1
You don't
game.
sound like. He sounds like you're being quite facetious there.
I've got so many options that you know what? I think the best option is to do nothing at
Wow,
all. Go
really?
ahead,
Who
your
would have
turn,
thought? Who would have
Alex.
thought? All right, draw standby main.
you're good.
Let's go ahead. Well, I'm gonna probably lose all of these cards to attribute summon anyway. Let's just go Murmillo effect.
Sure, yeah.
At least this poses somewhat of a problem for you.
And yeah, like,
We're not gonna be
looking
using
at this isn't that
Alright,
bad. He doesn't have a search for Murmillo because he took out Nightmare, and in Bottomless is at 1, and he'd already seen it. Nightmare wasn't doing anything in the matchup anyway, so totally respectable in that sense. But yeah, putting out the Murmillo, even if he didn't know it had its effect, still probably is the best turn 1 play he has. Because if I do tribute off this, it doesn't really get me any extra value, right? I don't out like a Fire Hand or a Mathematician. Like, I don't stop him from getting the value off these. This ends up in the graveyard, which if he draws Dionea, pairs perfectly with that. Definitely his best normal summon that he could do here.
1600.
Unfortunate that he doesn't have another hole, What but happened? it is what it the- is. Wait, we don't have the is Bottomless at 1 and stuff like that?
Don't worry
No
about it.
way.
Don't worry about it. Just
All
take,
right,
take
bro.
your 16. Take your 16.
Yeah. No.
Or Fader. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, I guess not.
All right, second main. I'm gonna go ahead. This might surprise you. I'm gonna set a card face down.
No. You don't. Yeah, I don't. So here's something that I was a little bit curious about. So I'm wondering if even using the Fader there is the right play, right? Like, I obviously Fader there, and I get ready to hit up one of these tributes from my hand. I think it's probably fine. And like, oh, you know what? I think this is probably correct. Knowing that we have the read that he has Bottomless Trap Hole, and he sets it, I think I did this because I think I even mentioned it. I'm like, I know that's Bottomless Trap Hole, so Tribute Caius, Banish Murmillo. And that gets the most value while also beating the back row that we know he has. So I think this is the right play. I think this is fine. Or you actually know what I don't do? I think I go Ryza. You guys just watched the episode. I think I go Ryza. I go Ryza to stack this back because he doesn't have any searches with this. So I'm like, yeah, you can take back the brick. I'll put you back. I'll draw lock you for a turn, and then I'll try to get my ball rolling here. If Ryza sticks around, I can tribute it for another one of these guys. I think that's exactly what I do. And I think it's right. I think it's probably the right play here. Yeah, with the read for Bottomless. I like it.
Go ahead.
I'm going to draw for turn. I'll go stand by main.
Sure.
Dude, no way I'm going to do this to you, bro. I'm going to do this to you. And I'm not going to even feel bad about it, bro. I'm going to tribute my Battle Fader for Rise of the Storm Monarch.
No, not my Rise
You-
Up.
I'm gonna put your Murmillo back on top
Yeah,
because
I'll
it did so
bottomless
damn
it.
much the first time,
Sure.
bro. So, yep.
Is there any trap holes
There
that
he
are
goes.
this point besides
That's
regular
alright,
bottomless
though.
and
He's
trap
getting
tricks? Yeah, there's like
back.
void. There's a lot of them.
Could
There's
be anything,
void.
by the way.
Trap
Could
hole's
be
a
anything.
Could be
particularly pretty
anything,
good
yeah.
one.
We'll go main one.
Um,
Gotta be
There's like
honest, I think we
treacherous
just do
trap
it
hole
again.
and stuff like that.
I love it. Yeah.
There's the Murmillo again. He just throws it back down.
Second main, I'll
DD
just
trap
send
hole.
it
Some of them are
over.
really unplayable, but
Alright, I'll draw.
void is like the next best one, I think. Okay, so there's the fader. We run into the BTH. He goes Murmillo again. Good for us. What's our next draw? Yeah, okay, so we draw, and at this point, we can start utilizing his monsters. We're going to tribute off that Murmillo for Caius, play it aggressively into his torrential. This gets eaten up. This is all in the video here.
Rise of the Murmillo.
I will
Have to win the game somehow, buddy.
Yeah, right. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then I'll Caius, and I'll Caius the back row.
Torrential to Caius.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Gotta get these cards out of your hand eventually. That is not a bad draw.
This
We'll
is
go.
banished. Not that it
Sorry, it's bad. Whatever. Yeah, like
Not that it
I'm
matters,
gonna
but it's
flip
there.
Mask of Darkness on you. Okay.
Now, obviously,
Calm
Alex
down.
doesn't know this, but our hand is pretty set up to deal with another summon that he puts down. Like, I didn't feel particularly great about Stormforthing his Murmillo for the reasons that I discussed before. It has value in the graveyard. I'm not, like, actively dodging, like, an effect that would trigger something like a Mathematician or a Fire Hand or something like that. Like, I don't feel great about the play, but it's aggressive enough to put me on the board, deal with both of his cards, and start putting, like, consistent 2,400 damage in. That was the play that I thought there. Obviously, we have, again, the follow-up in another Soul Exchange Vanity's Fiend, which on the right board is a total lock. I think, in my eyes, I wanted to try to, like, battle through all his potential outs for the Vanity's Fiend before sticking it and making sure it had, like, the legs to be able to just stick around for the rest of the game. So I think that's why I ended up waiting here.
Okay. What are we doing now?
Oh, this is not banished, though. Jeez, I'm
Yeah.
all over the place, bro. Okay, now we're good. Game state restored.
Good job. We are gonna go. I want to do this. Mathematician effect.
I love it, yeah.
I'm just gonna dump a. This might shock you. A Murmillo out of the deck. I'll just hit you for 15.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll pass.
How smart do you think the mathematician is? He looks like a pretty intelligent guy.
Look at the staff. That's my.
Bro, he brought up that there's a face on this staff. Did anybody else know that? Be honest. Be honest. Did any dude, I was legitimately like surprised. I was like, I never noticed that guy had a little face on his thing there. It blew my mind. I was like, no way. Crazy. Look at that little face there, dude. Look at that little goober. I couldn't believe it. He told me that, and I was like, that was crazy. I also had to double check. I asked about his beard, too. It's little ruffles of his, like, robe or something.
I never noticed the
You
staff has
never
a
know
face.
the staff is the
No,
best
I-
part.
What? I never noticed that. The only thing I remember is, okay, look around his beard. Are those his ears, or is that, like, something with his shirt?
It looks like some ruffly part of, like some scholarly ruffly color.
Oh, I
If
do
those
see
are
his
his
ears.
ears.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
his ears are there. His ears
I
are
don't
there.
know why. I always thought he just had, like, big elephant ears, and I don't know why. Like, I couldn't tell you why.
It's because he has to
I'm
hear
sorry.
all the numbers. He has to hear all the numbers.
All right, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm gonna soul exchange
Yeah.
a mathematician.
What do you got?
I stop you from getting the draw too. This time it's Vanity's Fiend.
Figured.
Yeah, I had to clear through all the back row. No battle phase for me this turn, but you got no special summons, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Vanity's Fiend is a fine stick. What did I end up drawing for turn there? Oh, a Zhangxi. Okay. So the plays, we could set the Zhangxi. That gets eaten up by a Monarch or something. I don't know if he plays him in this. Probably not, but set Zhangxi is like fine. He also gets eaten up by Dine or something. Tribute Vanity's Fiend is just obviously the more aggressive play, the better one. It beats a lot of his follow-up. He has to have very, very specific outs to deal with it. It's just probably the best play we have.
I don't have special summons, but I've got Fire Hand, who seems pretty good.
Also, outs the draw from
Yeah,
Mathematician,
Mathematician,
so
okay.
it was obviously looking really good.
Yep.
So I'll take a Fire Hand effect. I can special summon now that he's destroyed.
Yep.
And we'll bring out the good old Ice Hand, and we'll hit for 4.
Yep. Yep.
Over to you.
Draw.
Okay, so we're gonna draw into Battle Fader. Crazy. Obviously, Ice Hand is fine. There's a lot of ways that we can put a card on the board to be able to deal with Ice Hand. We're not going to be setting any back row. The only back row we have is March of the Monarchs. If we can take care of this before putting that down, that's fine. His loop's empty. But yeah, we draw into Battle Fader, which is good. Gives us a turn, gives us a material to tribute into the Fiend, right?
That's a good draw. I'm even like setting just Jiangshi here. Like he has to try to find a way to out the Jiangshi and then gets us our draw loop. Again, also guaranteeing materials. Like I still feel like I'm totally crushing at this point.
Eventually, you will run out of tribute spells and monsters. See, there we go.
Keyword
That's all it took.
eventually there. There you go. I'm going to
Eventually.
set one. A little bit
we got
dark
main
hole
phase
action. That
one.
one's a little bit annoying.
So
but
what do we have? So it's any ghost trick, probably, I imagine. Cool. That's fucking annoying. Let's go Dianea effect.
if it's a ghost trick he reads, how does he take care
I
of
love
this?
it. Yeah, that's sick.
Okay. We'll get the Mermelium. The Mermelium is mandatory, but there's no spell and traps.
Yeah,
from
no
the
spells
pod.
or traps.
We're going to overlay. Let's just try to clean this up. Happy.
Oh, shit.
Effect target.
Oh, my God. This is lethal.
Depending on what the monster is, could be.
Well, I think I might be fine here. It's going to be Jiangshi, and I'll trigger the Jiangshi.
Yeah, so this is interesting. If he has a read that it's a ghost trick, is making Papilloperative the right move? Like, unless it's specifically like a bad ghost trick. Like, I am setting a bad ghost trick to wall off and not die. Like, you flip the Jiangshi like he's doing right now. I get to add Spectre, and then, like, you kill it, and I special the Spectre. I don't take your damage, I'm drawing another card. Is there ever... This could not be right. Like, this could definitely be wrong. You guys could tell me. Is there ever a world where you dark hole the Jiangshi face down? Is there ever a world where you're just like, I read that's a ghost trick that I don't have an immediate out for, and if it's one that's going to get you another material, I'm going to be in an even worse position? So is it better, is it ever like dark hole my own board, and then like summon the Dianea? And is there a lethal line there? Dark hole summon Dianea? No, there's no way to put 35 on the board. Surely not. The problem is this also does run into like Battle Fader or something. If I do summon a material like a Battle Fader, like he's still getting crushed. Gaga Samurai. Is it in his deck? Did you see, guys? Oh my god, it is. Wow. Wait, so that was actually a lethal line there. If I didn't have Battle Fader. Now, I'm very, very fortunate to have Battle Fader at this position. Where am I at? Sorry.
Because of duality. But it's a line.
Yeah, so I'm very, very fortunate to have Battle Fader here, but that's actually a really cool lethal line. Like, I'm sorry if we're talking about this and we're just talking about, oh, if I had this card and did this thing, like, obviously we can always think about it that way, but the way we're looking at this is like, okay, like, if he's going off of a read, like, that's the thing. If you have a proper read, like it's a ghost trick, then you could make that play. Dark Hole, wipe, Samurai, double attack, and that's game. I have to have specifically Battle Fader or another ghost trick monster in hand, not a searchable one off Jiangshi, to be able to out that. I don't mind that. You know what? Again, I don't see anything super wrong with this play. It's fine, but that one's super cool.
Makes sense.
Then I'll go battle phase. I'll attack over your ice hand.
I'll take 1,000.
All right, still pretty good. Your move. This battle.
Generally speaking, you should always go for the kill line, right? I don't think he saw the kill line. I'm gonna be. I don't think he saw the Gaga Samurai. I think even taking it a step at a time and like saying like, okay, if that is a ghost trick, what is my best way to deal with said ghost trick? If it is specifically Jiangshi, what's my best way to deal with Jiangshi? And you look at this play, and I don't think the Photon Pappy Ice Hand was the right play. It puts it in attack, and if it's Jiangshi, I search a card that stops your game push. Like,
Yes. I don't think that really matters all that much, but you do have Soul Charge, so maybe it does. Main one. Let's...
like okay, even if it's Gores, right? Like even if he made this line and it's Gores, like his board gets incinerated by Gores. It gets pushed even worse by Gores. So
see here. I think we're always firing this duality.
sure.
Oh, those are good options.
It's okay. I don't get to use Dianea until next.
You're
turn.
ready for the flip to Jiangshi before Kais. Is it after this?
So I know you have the Spectre in hand.
No, it's
to
around
search
here.
out
This
the
is where we're at.
Jiangshi. I'm
Yep.
also assuming you probably have some other tribute in hand, considering you were thinking of
Pappy
taking
played around
Gores.
Gores there. You're right, actually. No, Pappy did play around Gores. It zeroed out the Jiangshi. Well, no. It didn't. It didn't. Like I said, unless it was a dead ghost trick, not a good ghost trick, it didn't. because the Jiangshi searches for Spectre, and Spectre replaces it and fades the battle damage. So, yeah, Pappy's not even aligned through Gores. Good, he's very observant. What do you think it is, though, bro? I mean, let me pick your brain. What do you think the card is?
I don't know if it matters what it could matter what it is, but I need to know at least that much information. With that knowledge, I think I do pick up this Dionea.
Okay.
Those two back. We'll shuffle up. Okay, Dark Hole.
Okay. Bro, I'm really regretting not taking that March of the
I was really glad when you did it, let me tell you.
Damn. Yeah, all right, they wipe up, and then I'll use Spectre.
Sure.
Special it. I draw a card. Okay.
All right. And then we're just going to go Fire Hand to clear the Spectre.
Yep.
And over to you.
Draw. Duality off the top again.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, there's your March and your
I'm
Gores.
I'm pretty sure I know what this play is here, too, then. Okay, so obviously he goes for his Pappy line here. We explain why it doesn't work out, because the Spectre in hand is able to fade this. His Brain Con was cute, actually. Wait. Okay. I did skip the last part there. I'm sorry. He did have some very cool lines. He did think this through. You know what? I was ragging too hard, and I described all those things without even just considering the brain condition, like the Brain Con. The Brain Con does take care of the Jiangshi. Maybe he did have that whole line and thought about it like that. Maybe he is smarter than I give him credit. Because, like, he knows he's going to flip it, and then I'm searching Spectre, like, 100% of the time. So I can get my free draw. The only thing that this wouldn't work is that if I still picked up Jack Frost. If I was like, I really want Jack Frost instead. But he obviously reads that I'd rather draw a card than pick up a Jack Frost to flip something face down. Yeah, I don't know. This was respectable, I guess. I just had the perfect out for Battle Fader. He would have won this game, actually, yeah, if I didn't have that Battle Fader specifically. That Brain Con was really cute. I'm not making a mistake this time. I'm taking the March. And then this play here is just, I think, based off of what we top decked here. I pot a Duality. I find myself the March. I go Tribute. I go for March. And then... Oh, no, wait, here. I'm sorry. We're still almost at the pointy Dark Holes. I decide to take the Caius. Why do I take Caius here? You know, I don't know why I took Caius here. Like, obviously, because Ice Hand deals with March, I just don't activate the March. I can just go Tribute Vanity's Fiend, attack the Ice Hand, activate March. Oh, no, I know why I did it. You know why I did it? I think I talked about this too. It's not in the video, but I think I talked about this. I think I realized that if I leave this Jiangshi, he can flip it into attack position with Pappy again, and then just attack for battle damage. Like if he has a... No, I don't know. That wouldn't work either. That would be bad. Because he kills the monster, and then he doesn't deal with Vanity's Fiend. I don't know, actually. I think maybe taking the March there was the correct choice. Yeah, I think if we took that one turn earlier there, we would have actually been in an even better spot. That's all right, though. This is why we do this, though. We're learning in the future that it was probably the better play to take the March in the Monarchs there. You know, having that other Fire Hand in the hand was really useful for you. It would have been nice to clear this if I wasn't. Yeah, so we go for the Caius first here, and that ends up getting gobbled up by Dark Hole. Like this is defensible, I guess, right? It was like a really effective way to be able to take care of the board. Like I don't blame it. It's probably fine. But the March was probably the better play in the long run there. He goes for a Pot of Duality. He's going to pick up... Literally none of those matter. They literally don't do anything under Vanity's Fiend. And he's under Duality. So, what's he pick up? What do you grab, Alex? Dionea for the next turn? If there will be one. Dark Hole cleanup. I summon the Spectre, he summons the hand, kills the Spectre, and I draw into the literal two best cards of the deck, right? Soul Exchange to be able to out this perfectly, nice and even, and then Pot of Duality into March of the Monarchs for the ultimate closeout combo there of Soul X, Vanity's Fiend, March. Yeah. You can't beat that. That's a good night. But yeah, I feel like it was really awesome to look back. Now I learned, like, this game would have probably been over a turn earlier, and I probably wouldn't have had to been in a spot where I had to draw my outs like that. Like, I got really lucky off the Spectre. Off the Spectre, I drew that Soul Exchange, which was the perfect alley-oop into the Pot of Duality. So everything just was rolling with me perfect that last game there. But I think March of the Monarchs off that Duality into Vanity's Fiend, I could have left him with the Pappy. I don't think that really would have mattered if I left him with Pappy. Also, I could have searched again with Jiangshi. I just didn't bother to do that because I forgot about the effect where you could flip it face down. I could have gotten another free card off that. And even that matters. That matters a bunch. Like picking up another Spectre or a Jack Frost. Like that extends the game further. I don't think Alex would have won this game. Almost no matter how hard I misplayed. I think his deck is really unprepared for this matchup. And I think we ended up riding that to a victory today. Yeah, it's pretty good. What'd you guys think of this episode this week? I thought this one was a good one. I think the decks are fun to play. This is fun. Like I said, completely off of what I normally was playing. I was like, this is going to be pretty cool to try out and see what we can do with it. It was a good episode. They're all good episodes, I think. I can see him showing up with this cancer next week. The thing about Alex is once he gets like a good deck skeleton, like once he gets a good idea, it's in his tank forever. And like he'll whip it out at the most weird times. Like I guarantee he has some type of burn deck still cooking up, ready to launch at any moment. This deck, I'm sure he's going to probably go through several iterations of it to find one that he really likes. Not that that's a bad thing. I think the deck is fine. It's just a solid deck altogether. But he loves, like, once he gets a good idea, he'll hone in on that and, like, try to perfect it until I, like, remove something from it to make it completely unplayable and get him to switch up again. Would have been set a turn before, though, right? If you would have gotten the March instead of the Caius. What would have been set before? The Jiangshi or something? The episode itself isn't finished, though, right? It is. That's the end of the episode. I 2-0'd him.
Just the best player in the game.
Yeah,
Is really
yeah,
March Soul X Vanity's Fiend. That's
Yep, no battle
well, that means
phase.
you drew Soul X.
Okay, well, it's not the end on, like, the episode, I guess, right? There's, like, a couple more minutes, but it's really just a couple minutes of me bullying him. He draws into, like, Mirror Force, draws into some vanillas that don't do anything. Cards that just can't take care of Vanity's
Battle
Fiend.
phase.
Go ahead.
We'll do 24.
This was, like, an illegal play. I, like, normal summon Spectre to try to be funny and win. I think this is face down Jiangshi or something like that. I'm just kind of bullying him at this point.
24.
600 with the Spectre?
I got Mirror Force. Though.
Oh, man, no. Come on, you can't just let him kill you for game.
No,
Yeah. The rest was just me having fun. Hee hee ha ha, very funny. Yeah, I don't know. I like the direction these have been going in. I really like this list. Unfortunately, I think this list, as good as it was this week, it has a lot of shortcomings. And I think one of those is just knowledge. Like, now that I've played this deck, I think Alex is going to know how to play against this deck. And he's going to know, like, what to look out for and how to play it a little bit more efficiently. Even if he, like, fixes up his side deck a little bit. Like, one thing I do give him credit for is, like, when I bring up something to the table that is, like, clearly going to be a problem, like, Alex puts some side deck cards in. He knows, like, okay, I got to look for this again because Gage could very well bring it next week. So let's put in some side deck cards that matter for the matchup. So I fully expect him to have not only a game plan going into facing this deck, but also some proper side deck tech to be able to deal with it as well. Sorry, what I meant is that the game would have been done a turn before instead of getting Caius and getting March instead. The game wouldn't have been over, but the game would have been in a better spot for me. Like, I got really lucky with draws off a Spectre into, like, March and Soul Exchange. But what I'm saying is, like, if I would have March activated, like, got over the Ice Hand by attacking, and then main phase 2 March, like, with just Pappy on the field, and there's no, like, really great follow-up that he has to be able to take care of Vanity's Fiend and the Jiangshi on the board. So, like, it ends the game a turn earlier, but it also guarantees a win, which is more what we're looking for than like ending the game a turn earlier. We're looking for like what plays would have won me the game in a better spot, or like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Isn't next set a start pack? I actually don't know exactly what the next set is. I'm going to be honest. I don't know exactly. I think it's Crossover Souls. It's the set with Ghost Ogre, I'm pretty sure. That's the next one. Which is a cool one. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, though. This is a good week. I love bringing new decks to the table that are a lot of fun to play. This was good. Yo, love your room setup? Yo, love you, bro. Cool. Yeah, that's this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Nice little fun look. Obviously, room to improve. But still, hey, man, I can take the beatings. I can take people laughing at me and saying, hey, the Ghost Trick community is going to be up in arms. They're going to be at your house. You will be firmly executed in the next 5 minutes. It's all funny and haha to laugh, but it's a learning curve, right? I'm not a Ghost Trick fucking expert, but I learned a little bit about the cards this time. Now I know that I can flip Jiangshi face down, and I'll never forget that. Cool. All right. That's it for Progression Series. Thank you guys for tuning in later for it. Typically, we would be doing this earlier in the day. I do think I want to kind of move it to this point at night. I like streaming it in the 9:30 slot. I don't know. I tried to like move it up earlier in the day on Mondays, but it's not the vibe, bro. It's not the vibe. My early streams are mostly just me playing like Master Saga when I have to. I like kind of like the night slot I have. What do you guys think? When do you guys normally watch the most Twitch? When are you most frequently active on twitch.tv? I traded today at my school some bad cards for 4 Egyptian god cards, and I just need Raw to complete it. Let's go, Zoro. Just Raw? Wait, 4 Egyptian gods? What are you talking about? 4 Egyptian gods? What are the ones you have? Slifer, Obelisk, and who? Everyone is saying at night, in the evening, before I sleep, around this time, when Kevin streams, we see. Other forms of Raw? Well, no, wait. Let him speak. I'm curious to see if that's what he thinks he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about Herakthi, guys. Maybe he has the Herakthi card, and he's rubbing it us in. I guess it's kind of like not great to ask me when you guys mostly watch Twitch because you're watching me right now at night when is probably like the typical time you're going to be watching Twitch streams. So I don't know. I've kind of like figured out that the morning time it's a different vibe, and I like being around for like EU viewers at the sometimes. But I don't know if Monday's the day to do it. I might pick like a weekend to start doing Mondays or something like that. Or sorry, a weekend to do Mondays. What the fuck am I talking about? A weekend to do mornings or something like that. Did the guy tell us what ones he got? Zoro, which ones did you get? I'm curious, Zoro. Please don't tell me. Can somebody add him? There we go. I asked him myself. Dude, I gotta know, bro. Getting rated by MBT was a plus for your evening stream. Well, no, I mean typically the numbers are always better in the evening, anyways. That's because that's the time I've hammered out myself for, right? Yo, Maple! What's up, Maple Raid? How's it going? How y'all doing? How was the Maple stream today? Guys, I'm stoked. The relays this weekend, and my team is pretty fucking stacked. I'm not gonna lie. They've got me on the team. They're clearly stacked out of their mind. They can't lose. I'm really looking forward to it. No, welcome, Maple Raiders. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. We just watched our episode of the Progression Series. That's me on camera. You guys see that? We just watched the episode. We went over it. It was really sick, Mo, and it was good. Good episode. Did anybody from the Maple stream watch the episode today? We can't lose? Yeah, Sen's letting them know. Sen's crazy. You crushed Simo? I did. I gave him a spanking, bro. I gave him a good little spank, and I made his cheeks red. Did y'all get spanked as a kid, bro? I did. I got the spoon. I got the wooden spoon. That John hurt, bro. What about a belt or a slipper? No, I got the spoon. That was me. I got the spoon. It hurt. It hurt, bro. I also just got my ass beat. And that's how I turned out how I am today. Depressed. Oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Great. This is a good episode today. This was fun. So now that we're done with this, I think that's everything we had to go over today. We had the Metazoo, which was super fun to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. I hope I maybe informed you a little bit what was going on there. We watched Progression Series. That's good. Now let's go play some Medicine. Are you doing the Master Duel TCG Fest? Yes, not tonight, though. Not tonight. Not tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Nobody look! Look away! That was a huge spoiler. That was a couple episode week spoiler. Stop! No, you guys didn't see anything. I know you guys didn't see anything. This is the only deck that you saw. It's been the only deck on my screen the whole time. The VOD Turbo. It's the only thing you've seen. Nice deck, bud. Shut up! Shut up. Wait, can you go back? I blinked. Shut up. This is the VOD Turbo deck we've been playing. It's good. There's been some minor changes that I made. Obviously, I forgot to tell you guys. If you saw the beginning of the stream, one of the things that I've been doing a lot off stream is playing a lot of Edison. I've been playing an unreal amount of Edison off stream. My rank, I am at 785 ranking. You want to know where that is? That's rank 79, Chief. I'm crushing it right now. Crushing it. Yeah, so we're ranked 79, top 100. I've been playing a lot off stream. It's fun. I haven't been playing a lot. Like, it's always interesting to talk about playing Yu-Gi-Oh off stream because I normally spend the most of my time like playing it in front of you guys. But I've been enjoying the game so damn much that I've been playing a lot of hours off stream. When's the last time that you guys have really felt that? I mean, okay, you guys aren't streamers, obviously, but when's the last time that you guys are like, I really just want to go play some Yu-Gi-Oh just to have fun? Fizzy. Everyone don't look. Keep slips up for 15 seconds. Nah, I was up for like 2. Hate this game. Never. Every day, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's like, it's not bad to not want to play on your off time. Like, some people I know only go and play locals, right, every week. Nothing wrong with that. But, like, if you want to improve, you got to play a little bit more. But some people aren't, like, super dedicated or, like, really invested in a format or, like, wanting to get better to take those steps to try more. I've been in that spot. I was in that spot for, like, almost college where I was just, like, I would show up at locals because I needed to get out of the house to play. But I really was, like, not involved with the meta. I didn't really want to, like, try to push to get better. But no, like, Edison, like, off stream, like, since the announcement of the 3v3, I have pushed myself to try harder and harder than ever before. I'm really, like, playing as many games as I can off stream. Now that I've broken the top 100, I feel like it's actually, like, plausible to get even into the top 10. And, like, I'm going to be honest, like, a player of my caliber, I never thought I'd be able to do that. I never thought I'd be able to break, like, God, even top 200. But, like, seeing how close I am now, I feel really confident about my play, and I feel like I actually have value to bring to my team rather than being the anchor. Like, the last 2 times we played in the 3v3, we played main event, and Joseph, like, I would always feel bad because Joseph in particular always felt like he had the best grasp of the game amongst us because he would care the most. Alex never plays TCG unless you tell him to, and then, like, I was just here and there. I was just playing what I felt like. I wasn't always playing the best deck. Like, I know the first one we played Orchist, and that deck was, like, already a year and a half long gone. And then the next one I played Gold Pride Punk, which was just not even a good deck. Not even a good deck, bro. But yeah, no, this time around, like, I actually, like, sit Like, I feel like I can bring some wins home, and they might rely on me a little bit, you know? I feel like I bring a lot of knowledge, so that's good. It's the first time I've really felt important on the team. But yeah, I mean, as for the list, it's been going great recently. There's been some changes that I made with testing just to see what I like. I was testing around with double Mega Hamster a lot over the weekend, and I realized I don't like it. There's a lot of hands that I end up drawing 2 Hamster and like a Raikou, or like a Hamster and a Raikou, and I'm always thinking like it pigeonholes me into like, well, I don't want to mill my last Raikou or draw my last Raikou, so I better set one of these like hamsters to get it out of the way. So I ended up cutting it back down to 1. I still think this card's crazy, but I just didn't. I wanted to see those types of hands less. I actually put in Mind Control. This has been something that I put in recently, and it is overperformed. Has anybody been playing Mind Control in their Edison deck? Who's on your team? Joseph's playing Tengu. Alex is playing Goat. I'm playing Edison. But yeah, Mind Control is a recent addition. Played in my original build, and then I took it out because I wasn't super impressed with it, but I've put it back in, and it's been overperforming. Obviously, taking cards like Raikou is super strong to be able to pop, but taking tuners and stuff especially is even better. I've been mind controlling taking Raikou. Popping free back row is a huge swing. Even if you just take the Raikou and pop their own Raikou and mill 3 cards. Like, that stops so much. It stops them from getting a pop. It gets 3 more cards in your graveyard. That could be anything. I've mind controlled Cyber Valleys before. Somebody was playing fucking Cyber Valley. I MC'd his Cyber Valley, and then I flipped my Raikou, popped a back row, and I drew 2 cards. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. So MC has been super good. The one card that I've been considering testing is I want to put Necro Gardener back in. I have been anti-Necro Gardener for the last several months. Like, I've not liked this card. I've been like, wow, this card's the worst thing to draw. It's like, I never see myself wanting to send Gardener over like Soroka or Vayu, right? Like, I was like, there's no situation I would ever send it over these cards. But it's been coming up in testing a little bit more. Like, there's been some games where I was like, wow, if I had Necro Gardener and I could like one in particular is like I locked somebody under Fossil Dyna in a game 2, and I had like a Greffer or like an Armageddon Knight in hand, and I was like, wow, like sending Plague or Vayu here doesn't really do too much. It doesn't set it up. But if I could send Necro Gardener here, that would like lock down the game for a whole nother turn, which means I could win. The only card that I've considered cutting is Prison. That's what Jeff brought up here, is cut a D Prison. I was watching Alex's Edison Encyclopedia. He sent me the video early to just check out and see. And the one guy was playing 2 Sirocco, 2 D Prison, and he was also playing Spear. Not the move. I think this card's awesome. I was not sold on that. But he had some like reasonings for Necro Gardener being good that made me think like twice. And like the Fossil Dyna thing was obvious, but he brought up some plays that like, if you're looking at a hand of like Armageddon Knight Caius, like obviously like Armageddon Knight send Plague or Armageddon Knight send Vayu or Sirocco is good, but if you can guarantee the alley-oop into a Caius just by sending Gardener, like sometimes that's the difference of a game. He also ended up pointing out something, and it seems a little bit more silly, but he said like, Gardener's a warrior. I forgot that. I just forgot that Gardener's a warrior, so you can search it off of Rhoda. So there's some hands like that you open Greffer or something and Rhoda, and you can Rhoda into Gardener, pitch that off a Greffer, and then that's like insane value. Like you're popping off, right? Honestly, like the 1 Sirocco, but I do not see the edge case for the second one. No, you've got to play 3. Sir Frank wanted to know who you're 3v3 relaying with. Alex is Goat. I'm Edison. Joseph's Tengu. So yeah, I've thought about like, oh, for the relay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm with Sen and one of Sen's friends too. Not Vegas. Got it. Right. So I've been thinking about it. I was like, we can cut D Prison and put Necro Gardener. Like I might do some testing with this tonight. Just see how it works out. Maybe it doesn't work out, and that's okay, right? Like I the one thing I recognize is this card's unbelievable. Like I've been loving Prison at 3 ever since I've started playing it at 3. But we'll see if this matters. The only other thing I've noticed is, in particular, my side decking is very bad. I don't know if you guys have noticed that on stream, but on stream, I'm very a vibes-based sider. I like go into the game and I'm like, well, I'm coming into game 2 against this deck. Sprinkle a little bit of this, a little bit of this in here, you know, put it in there. I don't really have like a rhyme or reason or like a clear cut, like these come out, these come in. And I think I need to stop that. But the way to stop that is to build a proper side deck and like have a full game plan for all these matchups. And I am not currently at that position to like fully map that out. I think that's something that I need help with is coming up with side deck patterns and building out like an actual good side deck. Like I look at all these cards and I'm like, these cards are all great. They've had great purposes in my side deck. I've liked them all at 2. I've seen them all when they needed them. When I've sided them in, I've put them in. But there are some times where I have like I'm forced to choose like, okay, well, do I put in all the Crows and all the Kaikus in the Vayu Turbo matchup and like have to start cutting good cards? Well, I don't want to do that. I just want to be able to put the cards that are good in. So yeah, I think MBT and Simo and I are gonna sit down like either tonight or like a different night, and we're gonna just spend like half hour and try to build out a good side deck and side deck patterns, because that's one of the things I think I need help with as a duelist. I need to get better at side decking or like at least building side decks for myself. Today though, I think let's play a little bit with Neko Garden. Let's see how it works out. I do have to use the restroom really quickly though, like really really quickly. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a moment. I'll give you guys a little something to listen to. Okay. Sorry, that was super loud. All right, back in the flash, guys. Hold on. Welcome back. Ready to play? I got time for a couple matches here. We get some tunes on and we'll get playing. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's play, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play some Edison. All right, let's lock in, ladies and gents. Our opponent is Puya with the Swap Frog as the image. We're going first. Good looking grip. I like it a lot, actually. Starting with the Greffer, pitch Caius seems like shit. I'd rather keep the Caius in hand. I don't want to pitch the Gores either because the Gores is pretty good. Don't want to set the Judgment or the Space Typhoon. I think I'm just going to set the Dust Shoot, let him go poke in, and I'll get the Gores out of the hand. I like that. That's fine. Let's set pass. Let's get a grip of what we're up against. What do we got? Okay, frogs. So Fader X2. Or Raigeki. I think Frog's probably the right choice here. I know Upstart into Swap gets him into it, but pitching away one Battle Fader doesn't do a lot. Let's get rid of this Treeborn Frog here. We'll force him to find another way to get to it. Okay, the Upstart. There's a Swap Frog. I mean, hopefully he attacks with it. I mean, that's really unfortunate that he drew that to get the Treeborn. I'm like actually depressed at that. That really fucking sucks. Please attack with it though. Let me get this Gores out of the hand. Huge. Big swing for us here, actually. Okay, so this is Raigeki Break or Enemy Controller here. I'd be willing to bet money that it is Raigeki Break. Setting Econ does not work how he wants it to. I think he wants to Econ the next turn, so he wants to use this at some point this turn. I'm going to keep this MST. Keep this Grefford too. Okay, so this is tough here. I'll pull one of his Battle Faders out of the hand here. Okay, there's the break. That's what I really wanted to bait out. I was finding a little bit of trouble baiting out that Raigeki break. Does this bait out a Fader? Does not. That's fine, though. I can just set these three now and feel mighty okay about it. I'm going to do that. Huge swing for us here. God, gargantuan swing for us here, actually. I want to keep the Caius. Banishing the Treeborn seems so good, I'm not going to lie. Like, Tribute Caius, Banish Treeborn is probably the... He has another swap, though. Do I want to Solemn Judgment his other swap frog? I'm just going to... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for some damage. Okay, so, like, he can Econ here. And I think that's fine. I think it's just stopping the tribute he gets off of Econ is going to be the big move. He could be thinking into Econ here because maybe he doesn't have a monster to tribute. He wants my Greffer. Okay, yeah, I'll give him the Greffer. What's Metazoo? A dead card game at the moment, bro. Literally nothing to write home about anymore. Okay. Got another Battle Fader to beat. Okay, so we know he has another Fader in hand. Christ. Fader is banished, right? It is, it is. All right, no Monarchs off the top. Don't do it to me. No Monarchs off the top. Nice. No sworns? Not besides my man Raiko. It's the only sworn in there. I take it you want me to edit the Megazoo segment as well? I guess, yeah, Jeff, if you want to just cut out the parts where I say, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, just the parts where I'm humming and hawing, I guess, bro. I think everything else on it is pretty much good for the most part. All right, let's try this out. Banger grip, too. Well, I don't know why half my commands don't work anymore. I'm going to be honest. I'd have to figure out why are they not working? I mean, easiest Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer of my life. Please stick. Nah, that's fine. Bro, if you don't attack... Oh my god! I knew you wouldn't, bro! Oh my god, get shit on. Whew, take the Fader, banish the Fiend, bro. Holy smokes. Let me see that graveyard, bro. You don't have another one. I know you don't have another one. See you, nerd. I'll take care of the Gores if you have it. Yeah, alright. Gonna set this return. Hope it lives to be the next turn. If he clears, summon Arma, dump, Dark Arm Dragon is lethal. 2 face down back rows. I can take care of anything by MSTing it. If we lose the return, it doesn't matter, actually. Playing a little bit cautiously. I respect it. I'll take 600 here. I'll lose my Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Now I am a Dark Monster short. I think this still might be a lethal line here. We'll go normal summon effect. Plague, stack, 8. I got it. I got it. I got it. Ah, this doesn't work how I wanted it to. Shit. I screwed it up. That was my fault. Whoops. I think you had to sync Yugioh off. I think so too. I think that was the only way to 3. I miscounted. I thought for sure I was going to be like, oh, I'll synchro with the Arma into Yugioh, and then that'll be 3. It is not 3. It is close to 3, but it is not 3. So I might be getting like severely toasted here. We'll find out in a moment. If anything, I just last another turn. I can win the game on the crackback, I guess. But I don't feel great about it right now. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm in a really shitty position. If I lose this one, it's a learning curve, right? It's probably fine. Feeling dad in here. I mean, yeah, good. Yeah, I spent like 8 minutes of my turn trying to craft a way to get 3. So I would expect it to be in hand too, fella. Like tribute Thestalos here. I would actually cry. I'd actually burst into tears. Okay, I still think we win here now. Black Rose into dad is lethal. It's not lethal though. How is that into lethal? That is not lethal. Okay, I think we're gonna go activate return. Yeah. Okay, so looking back on it, glad we won that game. Great. I think like it was pretty unfortunate he didn't draw anything, but we could have won that game if, like Jeff was saying, I was trying to find a way to get myself at 3 darks because Summon Dad, banish all 3, and Attack Direct is game through anything that's not Battle Fader. We've already established he doesn't have a Fader from like last turn, so we could have won the game on the spot there last turn. I would have felt really bad if I lost, but it was only game 2. It's all right. Love how laid back people are on Edison DB. They're not. I think if I've learned anything, I've played against some absolute bozos here, bro. What you got? Oh my god, is this the duck, bro? Guys, do I have to blow this up or something, or just
No, you're just gonna pop it and then the air will decompress.
Okay, guys, I gotta show you my new best friend when he comes out, bro. How was your day, dude? Were you good?
Yeah, good.
How'd recording go?
Pretty good today.
Good. Any insight? Who we seeing on the anime duels, bro?
Yo, subscribe right now. No, what? You guys don't get no leaks. Subscribe to Gage right now. Because he's a bozo, bro.
Dude, we actually have a sub goal. If we can get 12 more subs, we're going to open this historic product now. Did you hear about what happened to Metazoo?
No, what happened?
They went out of business today.
Today?
They closed down their doors today, bro.
Oh,
So
shit.
this is a collect. You have no idea how much this is worth now, bro.
How much is
this
it
is worth
worth?
probably more than this house now. Bro. I'm just selling, bro. You want to slide the deed to me? I could give you this here, bro.
I'm sick.
Yeah. Everybody say hi to Susu, bro. Hold on, wait. Come on in the camera. There you go. Look, doesn't he look so ugly, bro? Ah, man, I hate this angle. Look how dirty my room looks.
Looks.
Hey, man.
It is. Looks.
Relax. Relax. He's so mean.
All right, open that up, right?
I will, bro. Yo, Jen hooked me up with the greatest guy. I made a new best friend ever since these guys went and got this boy at the store. So Jen bought me one. I can't wait. Let me bust him open. Sorry, this is it's sealed in time, bro. This thing will never come out. Holy smokes. Damn, bro, why can't I open this? Keep full screen? I don't own scissors. Let me find something sharp. Hold on. Look at him. Look at him. All the muscle and you can't open plastic. Shut up. Look at him. Guys, it is a banana duck. Bro, look at this guy. So, Jen called him Buck, which I thought was a good name. Buck meaning banana duck. I don't know. What should we name this guy? What should we name this guy, huh? Danimal? I like that one, bro. Duckana? I don't like that one. That's a lame one. Duckana? What about Dana? How about just Dana? Duck banana? It could just be Dana. I like it. I like it. We're gonna go with Dana. We need a we need an emote of him. We do need an emote of Dana. Hold on, wait. Let's get Dana's opinion on the Ben Bomber. What do you think, Dana? He's grooving. You could tell he likes it. My man.
He's got good music taste too, bro. I like it. We like him. We're big fans of Dana here. Here, Dana. Here, do you want to sit and you want to take some notes? You want to learn a little bit something about Edison? All right. Let's play a game with Dana. Let's teach Dana some Vayu Turbo. You guys ready? Let's play. Interesting TGG news. Someone sold their second place prize card from One Piece Nationals in Europe for 125,000 euros, bro. Wow! That One Piece game is popping off. People love it, bro. Me? I'm not one of those. All right, Dana, let's play, bro. Okay, Dana, you always got to wish your opponent, even my man Guts, good luck, have fun. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about having a good time, playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! If your opponent's a nice guy, they'll say you too. Good, good. All right? $7.99. Oh, my ranking's at $7.99. You should give me the win then. Looking at my hand? Probably what? Way! Let's go! Bro, I'll hit that 800s. Draw. Okay, so Greffer pitch Sirocco, pitch Vayu, summon Caius is like super aggressive. It's like so fucking aggressive that I actually fucking like it. There's a big turn actually here. What if we do Greffer pitch special, pitch Vayu, summon another Vayu? Oh my god, chat. This is like lethal if he doesn't have anything. Let's start with special this and let's do this. Let's do this because this is going to happen. We're going to use our turn player priority. Oh, I have the Necro Garden in my deck too now, bro. I'm popping off. Okay. I'm just going to go battle phase here. Mirror Forces doesn't even wreck us because we have another Vayu summon. D-Prison's pretty good here, actually, if he wants to prison this. But he's not. He's just going to take half of his life points, and I'm going to set a card. Our next turn is insane, right? If he outs the Armed Wing, we can banish both for Caius, summon that. If this lives, we win the game because we just pitch Sirocco and load up the graveyard again. He's got to make some type of play here. He can't just let 4,000 sit on the board again. He'll heavy, that's fine. I'll lose our one prison. You must put Dana in the chair whenever you stream the poop. Oh, I'll do that. Dana will fill in. All right, Dana. So he's heavying, so he probably has a good play here. He was maybe lying to us that he was looking at his hand and wanting to concede. So let's see what he does here. He has to out our board. Oh! I hate it already. Good thing we have Caius. That'll take care of it. Yep. Okay, we win the game still. We're good. He pro set heavy, though. He might have some back row to pair with this, which could prove to be a problem. Okay. So, obviously, we're in a good spot here because I can Greffer again. So, thanks very much. Let's use it. Okay, I'm going to send another Vayu. I'm going to hope this level limit... I'm going to hope that last back row isn't anything. Because we win the game on the spot. Oh, we don't win the game on the spot, but we out level limit.
No, this is still... Oh, this isn't lethal. That's my fault. This is still fine, though, I think. I'm already realizing my mistake. I probably should have sent Plague. If I would have spent Plague, this was still game. I really did fuck this up. 23, 25, 48, 16, 30. That's not lethal. That's close. All right, slow and steady. Don't have anything. Tragic. Okay, I still have another value summon here. Don't teach Dana how to throw. Already learning, unfortunately. Already learning. God, 2 more back row. Gale off the top. Cute. I mean, that's like really good still. Already saw Mirror Force out of him, so something like Deep Prison's fine. It will suck to lose this card, but at least we get over the Airbellum. Looks like they're both going to get through, which is good for us. $2,000. Yeah, okay, cool. Time to draw Caius. I'm really hoping I don't lose this one. The Caius into the level limit didn't work how I wanted it to. I forgot that I would have immediately changed him to defense, which ruined my line to victory there. I still feel like I said, if it was Plague, stack the Torrential, make like Dark End, send, that's lethal on board still. But he Mirror Forced me, didn't he? He Mirror Forced me, so maybe it wasn't right. I don't know. Full Helm Knight, thinking. Sure. Crash? Sure. Okay, I'm one good draw away from winning. Nope. Okay, I'm one good draw away from winning. Holy shit. No way. That's definitely not live. Yeah. Draw Burial when it's live? No, if I draw Burial... Oh, if I do? Actually, for some reason, it is live. Yeah, that's silly. Godham's E-Call. Yikes. So it is not live. Holy shit. All right, we're dead. 4... I'm, like, barely alive, I think. Unless this is Android. No, I'm, like, barely alive. Holy shit. No, okay, I'm definitely dead. Never mind, I lied. Depressing. Honestly, I could have played that way better. Wow, cool deck. Shut up, Totagon. You should have told me the plays, bro. You should have told me how to be L-Lab. Now here I am looking silly. I really want to keep Mindcon in, but I don't know. I think this is fine. What you thinking, Dana? Does that look good? Yeah, Gage looks great. All right, cool. Let's play it. Not bad. Pro set heavy looks to be an option. I could also just set Raikou. Raikou gets eaten up by any normal summon, though, right? I'm going to pro set the heavy. Check this out, chat. This might not work out. I was thinking about it, and like the problem is like, I don't think this is gonna live. Doesn't matter what I set here, it wouldn't live through this either. So Emmer's Blade is like fine, right? I'm gonna have to be okay with that. I'm gonna be able to pop it. This is like ideal, right? We popped the battle thing. Sure, mill a couple cards. Hopefully he sets up his back row, and then we can just heavy him. That would be huge for us. Why doesn't level limit area counter? Wow. Okay, so he's not doing anything. All right, now I feel stupid. Oh, I mean, great draw, actually. I feel great. Never mind, I'm smiling. Armageddon Knight. Huge. Guys, look, it's coming up. Holy shit, I cannot believe it's coming up. Send Necrogardener. Alley-oop into the Caius, bro. Fucking insane. Battle phase? I ain't scared of Gores. No heavies now. I know he doesn't have heavy now. God, yes, the Necro Gardener's so strong. Holy shit, that was insane. That might single-handedly might just win me the game, bro. Stop setting back row. No, that's enough of that, bro. No, that's enough of that. I'm gonna end phase probably Zapparoonie one of them here. Whoa, that wasn't too good. Draw. Standby. I'm just gonna start going after the back row because I have the out to rat. I have the deck devastation virus. smoked. Okay. Putting for crows for Gotham's call? That could have been okay too. I'm thinking impression solves the same problem. Impression's also a little bit more widespread. There's a lot of I hate side decking. I'm so bad at it. I am so unbelievably bad at it. Like, I'm sure Totagon's looking at me now and laughing at them. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing, bro? What are these side deck choices? All right, hand's not that bad. I'm honestly thinking Armageddon Knight, send Necro Garden again. Like, does that make me crazy? I don't think so. And then just set both of these and, like, prison any attack that gets over it. Yeah. Actually, Plague is looking pretty good here, too, since I have the prison. It's Raikou against this deck? No, I don't think so. I'm going to send the Garden. I'm going to let him keep it. Because I think it's Emmer's Blade. And I don't want him getting an Emmer's Blade search. Oh my god, holy shit. Okay. Honestly, the Gardna might be coming in. Gardna? Oh my god, bro. I cannot believe it. This card, why was I not playing this in my deck before? I literally cannot believe it. It is twice that has come up in that great scenario. It was Raikou. Crazy. Why would I, what? All right. Honestly, we're still crushing it right now. I'm going to set this Torrential Tribute. Hopefully get some huge value off of it. No, I'm gonna get bopped in the face here, which is fine. I'll take 14. Hardly anything. It'd be nice if I could get my Gores, but I don't want him to start trading. A DDV? Don't mind if I do. No great way to get this out of my hand yet. I'm just gonna shut it up. I'm gonna leave it in there and I'm gonna pass. Put another card on the table, dude. Damn. Okay, I mean, that's technically another card. I can summon this Plague and nuke. And then I can set the DDV. Get ready for a Plague Caius play. I could set Plague Spreader, let this flip Raikou, and then pop it again. I'm going to go for this wipe. Ember's Blade. I'll keep the board empty here in case he attacks into my Gores. Please. Yep. Huge. Bro, him seeing this other DDV is about to send him over the edge. My guy's going to get angry, I can tell. One of these Caiuses goes back, no problem. The other one puts in mad work, bro. Always go after the back row here. Yep. No gores? Cool. You got that, Dana? You took some notes? Dude doesn't even want to show me his hand, bro. Nice. All right, Dana, you took notes there, bro? That was pretty good. You flip up DDV, tribute one of your big guys, you win the game. It's that easy, Dana. You got that? And then you, too, could be rank 67 on the Edison ladder if you make those types of plays, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Just think about it. Just think about it, Dana. Unless you're Totagon. Unless you're Totagon, and then you have a whole game plan to beat Royal Oppression and DDV. Because you're one step ahead of the others, bro. That's the difference between being Totagon and being bracket guts bracket, bro. Folks, tonight's been a good night. I know we only got 2 Edison games in. I'll be playing a little bit off stream. I mentioned it on Joseph's stream. I feel like I play a lot better off stream. I'm just thinking harder about my plays. I'm internalizing them. Like, I don't think I'd make that L-Lab misplay if I was playing off stream. But glad we won our 2 games today. I'm going to get off for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream for tonight, though. Actually, I had a really great time. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was like a little nervous about stream today. I was like being apprehensive. I was like, I don't know if I can like load it up and be entertaining enough, or if I could like accurately describe what the Metazoo shit is going on to like entertain amount of people. A lot of people showed up at the beginning, and I hope like you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight, man. I know it's not anything out of the average, but it was fun. It's always a good night when I win some games, you know. Thanks for Joseph for hitting me with the raid. I hope you guys enjoyed some of his testing for Tengu format. It's been good. All right, guys, let me see who I can raid you guys to. Dana, you got any closing thoughts there? No. Didn't think so. All right, I'm actually put you guys over to Big Bantherface. I know you guys may not be super familiar with him, but that's where I'm staying afterwards. He plays Hearthstone. He's one of the best in the NA server. Really, really good player. If you guys have been enjoying Hearthstone, check him out. There's a new patch that went out today that changed a whole bunch of stuff, balanced a whole bunch of cards. This is where I'm going to be spending my time checking out the meta. So if you guys are at all interested in that, tell him I said hello. Also, yeah, just tell him I said hello. Say Nyhmnim sent us. He wishes you his best. Smile.